Right, I have to post the letter. Yeah, link so people can actually find it. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to inform like YouTube subscribers or not, because we've never done it public before. We've never done it in public before.
I've done it in public before. Have you not done it in public before?
No, it's rude.
That's not one of the questions on our list that we asked, because we weren't asking questions about stupid, dumb stuff.
No, we were. Accidentally, we were.
Worst.
Absolutely were.
We put out...
Please ask us really stupid questions.
Do you have any questions about the Worst Writer in the World podcast, we said? And people said, do you have a driving licence?
A lice? Do you have a lice?
Do you have lice? The answer, of course, is have you ever had lice?
Yeah, once when I was a kid. Absolutely, I had to have my head shaved. I used to have hair though.
He shaved all his lice off, and now
now I haven't got
he
any.
hasn't got lice anymore.
People have found it then. Who's found it?
I don't know.
There was a couple of comments then, or maybe it was just saying people.
Yeah,
joined.
No, there were some comments. Yeah.
People joining.
I wasn't reading the comments. Don't.
Just trying to get the link for it, you know.
Oh my god,
it's live.
Connected to Spider. I'm here, I'm not meant to be, but I am, says Jeremy Shelton. It went all weird. Yeah,
no, it's alright. I know what I can switch this off. Side sync.
Gareth Edwards says hello in Welsh, which of course is hello. I'm here, I'm not meant to be, but I am, says Jeremy Shelton. That's what I'm saying in the past. I'm in the past over there.
Tell them to bear with us for a few minutes. We will get the hang of this quite soon.
There's only 4 of them, and it's the 4 rubbish ones as well.
Right.
Caitlin Webber says, hey guys, I can watch for like 3 minutes, yay.
This is going to be the rubbish 3 minutes. We're not even ready yet.
And she says, work is bumholes. And then we've got a message with 3 exclamation marks. It says, hello, and it's from Nichols. Yay, hey Joanna, how you doing? Jeremy Shelton says, get to Fook. Jeremy Shelton, what fucking time is it? Because you're like wasted already.
It's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
That's late for Jeremy Shelton. He's been at it since 2 this morning.
I mean, he's only here for a few minutes because he's got to go and shout at a brick.
I fucking love you, Brick!
Get his Brick to go and shout. So he can't be here for very long, and neither can Caitlyn Jenner. What's Caitlyn Jenner? Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, why not? Yeah, she's Suck My Ham Factory. Come on, get it right.
That's Caitlyn plus an Eno.
That is the same person.
Oh, right. She's also Caitlyn Jenner.
She's got a lot of names.
That man. Yeah. Is that a man? Is Caitlyn Jenner a man?
No, not anymore.
Oh.
You transphobic twit.
Oh, I thought it was a woman that became a man.
No, other way around.
Well, I'm sorry for not paying any attention to what happens in Hello magazine or the
This is someone's life. Starting. Oh God, you're useless.
She used to suck my ham factory, says Dave Hart. Did she?
Link. All right, I'm doing it as a link on Patreon because the live stream thing doesn't work. All right.
Dave Hart's a very important person because, you know, without Dave Hart, your Dave brain won't work, will it? Is that? I don't really understand how our body works.
It won't pump Dave blood around your Dave body.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, this is pretty great so far.
Yeah. Stuart Smith says, oh, wow. Oh, not Stuart Smith. Fuck off.
We're just trying to be consistent, Stuart Smith. You've set a challenge now.
I was just saying earlier. I did
say fuck off to Stuart Smith.
I was saying fuck off to Stuart Smith. I didn't realise I did that. I was saying I do that for everyone. So
right,
which means you're loved if you get told to fuck off.
I think I'm ready. I've posted it. I've posted the link on Worst Writer Facebook and on Patreon. How are we doing? 14 people are with us already.
Look, a famous character has come to join us. It's Meef from the Tony Havich.
Me?
It's Meef from the Tony Havich show. Meef.
Hello, Meef. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, Tony Havich.
It's very nice to see you, Meef.
You going to go?
What have you been up to recently?
I've been turning into a cylinder and going through wood.
Shall I put the theme tune on?
Yeah.
All right.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Yeah, then he grew up to be a big boy.
Young Howard wrote many stories and scripts. But then one day, he grew up.
And I suddenly had a big windus.
A big what?
A big windus.
A big windus?
Just a good look out at the world through his big windows.
Oh, his windows were massive.
Persuaded his lifelong friend
It's true though, isn't it? As you get older, you get a bigger window because you get a bigger room. When you're in a nursery, you've got a small window.
Everything he wrote from the age of 5 until now in The Worst Writer in the World.
It's hard to know whether these comments are coming now or they're coming in the past, right? I mean, since everybody, you know what I mean? Like, since everybody's 10, 12 seconds behind,
Yeah.
when they say a thing, are they saying that now or are they saying that 12 seconds ago?
No, they're saying it now, but they're watching us 12 seconds ago. That's where the lag comes from. So the comments are pretty live, but what they're seeing isn't. So that's why we experience the lag.
That was the Worst Writer in the World theme tune there. And one of the interesting things about the Worst Writer in the World theme tune, of course, is originally it was the theme tune for Henrietta Pig.
Yeah.
Which I just wrote on a whim one day, right?
For something that didn't need a theme tune.
Yeah.
Because it was just a 2-part Henrietta adventure that I wrote to kind of warm up for History and History, right?
Yes.
Marauding Monsters. And you went, that needs a theme tune.
Yeah.
It absolutely didn't. But then you wrote an amazing theme tune.
Well, but I thought maybe we were going to just, because History and History was Henrietta, so I thought maybe that would just be the thing. But the wubba dubba da bit, that's me just that was a placeholder. I was going to come up with some words or put something there, and then you never mentioned it, so I was like, I'll just leave that.
That's brilliant. That's my favourite bit.
Pretty good that.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, hands down the best lyrics I've ever written.
Milk,
Milk, Caitlin,
milk. Okay, it's working now, so I should have. Yes, I've got.
Oh, look
okay,
at that. He's saying milk. He's pretty.
Well, they're pretty close. I think if you find there's a big lag, try refreshing. I've done that in the past, and it's it got to 20-second lag, and then refresh, and it gets a lot better. If you find
there's a big lag, then you need to befriend them or fight them, because you've got to either rule the prison yard or. Is that what a lag is?
I don't know
what a lag is. Right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You used to watch Prison Solo Case. You told me there was B.
And there was Mr. Lag.
A lag is hey guys, is a lag somebody that's in a prison? Is a lag in a prison?
Isn't a lag just someone who doesn't leave? You great lag, just lagging around like a lag.
No, nobody's ever said that before. That's ridiculous.
If you're an Australian, tell us what a lag is, but not a slow video. Right?
Yeah, that's a lag.
That's Ben Ross. Don't trust what he says.
Well, of course I trust Ben Ross. Ben Ross would know better than anybody. But...
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Gareth Edwards just says someone in Anne Prison. Who's Anne Prison? All right. It's how me and the wife say leg.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Thank you. You said you had to leave, Jeremy, or did you?
No, stay.
Going somewhere.
Love you.
You have to go, Jeremy.
All right. So what we're starting with, Howard. We've got the secret diary.
Got the whole diary here.
And also, you may remember from the pilot episode of Worst Writer that we read some of Howard Long's amazing diary, aged what? 11 3/4?
From 1994, when I was...
Two. Right? Yeah, when you were 2. When he was a right young one. But there's a lot we didn't read.
Aged 11.
11. There's a lot we didn't read, and also we thought maybe we could take requests on who reads it. So I'm going to make the first request. And Howard, could you read the beginning as Malcolm McDowell? It's that person.
Malcolm McDowell. Yeah. He's a professional older actor, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. It's okay.
Just old man voice, right? Hello. Hello, and welcome to this boring diary. Short briefing. In this diary is loads of crap, because it's all about me. Da-da!
a brilliant opening.
Classic,
Thanks, Howard. If you'd like to request the next person to read some of Howard's diary, go ahead, but we probably won't notice.
Yes, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
So long as we've heard of them and it's us.
Haley Mather says, is there more went bed? There's a lot of went bed in Howard's. That is the main thing that Howard did as a child, was went bed.
I would say of all the things that people, okay, no, there's probably weeing and drinking. I suppose that's. But you go.
It depends if you're talking about going to bed or being in bed, isn't it?
Because some people go to bed to do other things, don't they?
This is a dull conversation.
Not as an 11-year-old though. What's this? Why is it dull?
Should we have another quick story? I've
Yeah,
got
okay.
a pretty amazing one here. This is short stories of Harvey and Woggy.
So this was a whole book I planned, of course.
Short stories of Harvey and Woggy. Contents, and it's numbered 1 to 10 down the side.
10 brilliant stories.
Unfortunately, numbers 2 to 10 are empty. So there's only number 1. You gave up pretty
But
quickly
one
on this
story, that's pretty good.
One story, and it's called Harvey and the Ghost Train. So that's pretty amazing.
good.
Starting on the other
Spooky.
side. All right, here we go. Harvey and the Ghost Train. Harvey the rabbit had been Harvey the rabbit
Okay, so he's...
had been hanging out with his friend Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, I was pinned down. I was walking down underneath the lamppost. I saw a rabbit. Chaos theory.
Harvey the rabbit had been saving up to go to Drayton Manor Park. He had a job.
Just go under the fence, couldn't he? Fucking rabbit.
When he gets there, what's he going to do? Go on the roller coaster?
Yeah, he can't do it. He's going to fall straight off. You've
No.
got to be at least this high.
Well, he's Harvey, so he's 6 foot.
Oh shit, he's really tall.
But
yeah.
he is invisible, so he probably doesn't have to pay.
He can totally get into Drayton Manor Park. What's he saving up for? He's an invisible rabbit.
Yeah, go at night and just run
Maybe
the
he's
roller
just
coaster
really
yourself.
honest.
Well, I mean, he's got a job. This is the next thing we've learned about him.
Okay.
He had a job at a butcher's.
Oh wow, that's a bit.
And after a
Dark.
week, he had enough.
Oh really?
The end.
Oh no! So did he go to Drayton Manor Park?
We don't know. That's all
not
you
any
wrote.
more?
One short paragraph, you loser. Oh my god.
Oh, the plans I made.
Someone called Zeroniris says, I love Drayton Manor Park. Hello, Zeroniris.
Hey, Zeroniris.
We don't know if we know you by another name or if you're new. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Or
you
see you
any
again.
experience of Drayton Manor Park and Zoo, have you?
I think so, yeah, because we grew up reasonably near there, right? I can't really remember because I'm really old now, but yeah, definitely. They had a zoo. Right?
And a park.
And a park, yeah.
Yeah.
And a manor, probably. I don't remember that part particularly
Yeah, I
well,
don't
but
remember that bit.
presumably there was a manor there.
Yeah, everyone had manners, bad manners they had. Because we went as kids, the whole school went, and everyone bought knives.
Bought knives? Yeah. So it was Drayton Manor Park Zoo and knife sale. Everyone bought an assault rifle.
Got in trouble for it. M. Night Shyamalan. I'm guessing it's a shit Pontins. Oh, okay, right. Yeah,
No, it's like a theme park, right? Theme park and zoo.
Yeah, so it's like Alton Towers, but with
elephants
with
in.
zebras. Yeah. Yeah, Dave Potts is.
I am
a
Peter
shit
Gordon.
Well,
Okay,
no, it's
I
fair
know.
to say that it's a shit Alton Towers. Did Alton Towers have an elephant?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Alton Towers is a shit Drayton Manor Park.
Yeah, have you thought about that?
Did Alton Towers have a manor?
Where's Mr. Alton's giraffe?
But also, like, was Alton Towers really close to our house?
It's
So what's
very
worse?
important.
Somewhere really, really
Fucking
far
miles
away with no
like
elephants,
in
or somewhere
Cheshire
close
or
with
something.
elephants?
Oh
Yeah,
God,
fuck
who
that.
wants to go to Cheshire? I think it's Stoke actually. Who cares? Who cares?
Ben Ross says, like Flamingo Land, which is weird that he brings Flamingo Land up, because I thought he'd go for Legoland, being the Lego twat that he is.
Lego genius. Surely.
Lego genius
Lego
that he is.
genius. All right. So shall we tell them about the live stories and poetry?
Yeah, we're going to do some live worst writering, where we're going to write some little stories
write
and
some stuff.
brilliant poetry. You know, we're both
Amazing poets.
Yeah. Good at putting all those stupid words in a row.
in a line, yeah.
Line.
But we, because just to prove that this is live, amazing writering
Yeah.
that we're doing, we want to get you involved to tell us what to write a bit, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to have those pads that we definitely got
Yeah,
ready.
well, you
to...
said get a pad, and I went, yeah, I'll do that. I was doing like 3 other things there.
And we'll
So
do
keep
some.
telling them.
We'll do some. We're
telling
going to do some live writing. So what I would like is some. We're going to need some prompts.
But what
so,
we ask, what kind of thing?
Well, prompts. Firstly, we're going to need some genres. So if you've got a favourite genre, be it romance,
Spooky
Doctor
romance.
Who, spooky romance, goat adventure.
Oh yeah, I like Goat Adventure.
Goat adventure. That's a good genre.
Did someone say that, or did you make that?
No, I'm just making that up now. Hairy shark genre. Yeah, that's a famous one. Wait a second.
Yeah, we all remember Hairy Shark.
We've got Ghost Tree, Hairy Shark, Spy Thriller, Keanu Morales' Goat Drama. We already had that.
but it's good. I think we should maybe choose goat drama.
People might think that like
Yeah.
that like yeah.
Have you got a pen?
Yeah, I did.
Well, not soon. I'm just giving you that. It doesn't mean you have to go first.
Okay, Rishi Sundar says erotic thriller.
All right, write that down.
Erotic thriller.
Erotic thriller, spooky romance. Yeah.
Spooky.
Historical drama. That's good.
Historical.
Chick flick. Hello, Helene Hoyer.
Chick
flick. Yeah, I mean we'd be good at that, right? We're well.
Okay, we're also going to need some other.
A lot of people want goat stuff. Oh, you see? We want something else.
Goat trauma. Okay. Yeah, we need something more than genre, don't we?
What's the other thing then?
Like a moral. If it's a story, or we're doing poetry, then.
Well, we asked for genre, so we should probably do the story, right?
You can have poetry have genres, don't they? I wandered lonely as a cloud. That's wandering cloud genre, is it? Or all poets romantic poets?
So we can start with a short story and then do poetry second.
Because we're going to need like a character.
Maybe a character, yeah. Okay, we want a character next.
Character.
So let's have a character. Someone straight in with the morals, but we decided against that. Character. Cyberpunk, write that down, that's funny.
Okay, that's not a character, but...
no, but it's another genre.
Okay, you want that as a genre or a character? Because he could be a good character, couldn't he?
Okay, yeah, but it's a
Oh,
character.
hello!
Oh, my name's Mr.
Do you like
Punk.
my pink hair? I'm a pink Cyberman. I don't know why I think that punks have pink hair.
A magic gorilla.
Pink.
A magic gorilla.
Magic gorilla.
I am reading your comments, but I'm waiting.
No, we're not having Michael Barrymore. Is that just Jeremy Shelton signing in as another person?
Not. It's Peter Gordon.
Duchess of Thornton. That's Jeremy Shelton right there.
Yeah.
Is that Jeremy? Should we just ignore that one? A job seeker.
I've ignored loads of them.
A job seeker. We can have that.
A one-legged centipede. That could work.
Yeah.
Go for a one-legged centipede. People keep mentioning dolphins, and I'm ignoring them. A down on his luck count, or a sad tramp. I was going to say down on his luck count. Maybe both.
I think that's a vampire, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Well, it could be. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. Down on his luck count and a sad tramp.
Down on luck.
All right, I think that's enough for now. But we will ask for more later.
Sad tramp.
Sad tramp.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what.
I think
that's what Keith Somerville said. Yeah. Should we have a quick story?
Yes, please.
Have you got any that you particularly want to hear first?
Oh well, let's go. Would you like to hear my first year at high school, second year at high school, or third year at high school? We could do that, right?
Yeah, sure. First person to choose one.
Yeah, we'll just
one,
take
two, or three. We'll choose the first one.
We'll take that. Second year. Got a second year
I've
then.
got first year.
Okay, it is the second year. 2C.
Okay, 2C.
And you can see we've got life story.
Should we start with life story? Because I mean that's probably got me in it.
Yeah.
If it's your life story, I've known you since you were 3 years old.
Yes.
And we've been close all that time, so it'd be fucking ridiculous if I'm not in it, right?
You're probably in it.
I bet I'm going to be so upset if I'm not.
You're definitely in this.
All right, so...
Just settle in, guys. Take forever.
It's a live story.
I've had a long life.
No, it's less than 2 pages.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's another section. Okay, that's accent. Okay.
Oh, we can't read all of that in one go.
Oh, wow, it's long. I'll maybe skip something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Interesting trips. Once I fell over a dog. No. All right.
That's good. Little joke.
Yeah, that's not in there.
Was that pun, that?
That was me. No. Oh, yeah, that probably is actually. All right.
We'll see how it goes.
My Life Story by Mr. Howard Long. 31st of October, no year. 0 to 5. The earliest I can recall was around the age of 2.
Wow.
It was...
I can't remember that.
It was Christmas time. This guy can. It was Christmas time, and early in the morning I was out of bed, looking my presents. I got a little pog.
Do you have a bed when you're 2, or do you like live in like a pram or something? Is that like when you're a kid?
You were out of your pram, yeah. I got a little pog.
Can you walk when you're 2?
Peg. Yeah,
Pogs are a thing.
You probably couldn't because you're useless, but a lot of people can. I got a little peg and hammer set because I was in the 1800s. Because I am a 200-year-old vampire.
I do remember that peg and hammer set.
Yeah, well, you're right about it here. Where I had to hammer the pegs into the hole.
Well, at least I understood what it was for.
I got a peg and hammer set where I had to hammer the pegs into the hole.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I received a little trolley with coloured bricks in it.
I remember that trolley.
I tell you what I remember about that is that you were really good at those bricks.
I was really good.
You
at
were
bricks.
so good at bricks. And remember playing with them a long time after, and in fact still now. I saw him playing with them this morning, hammering his pegs and pushing his trolley of bricks,
Still.
trolley of bricks around.
Listen, you don't get worse at bricks as you get older. You get better.
You
and
get
now I'm
better,
really,
yeah. You're
really
amazing
good
at bricks now.
I mean, because there's not actually anything you have to do with them. It's just a trolley full of bricks.
Yeah, just push it around. Bring out your bricks. No, anyway, Sean said Lego, but it wasn't Lego, right? It was like wooden.
Oh no, they were
colourful wooden bricks.
They were like yellow ones, and there were some red ones, and there were green ones and blue ones. The primary colours, basically.
Unlike Lego.
And they were all they were cube bricks. They weren't like bricks, because bricks aren't usually a cube, are they?
Cube bricks, huh?
Cube bricks. Yeah, your Kubrick, the director.
Yeah,
of,
and then those bricks went on to make 2001. Okay. Got joke.
We're
all about the puns
We
this
love
evening.
puns here. We're famous for it, and
Famous
that's why
for
we
it.
always give points to people in the secret gang for any puns they make.
Except today, of course, when we
yeah,
gave
of
a
course.
lot of minus points. Actually, we did.
Oh,
Wait to find out tomorrow. It's so
got
exciting.
Very
They don't know about
points.
that yet, though. So.
Hey, but so most of you here are in the secret gang, so you're aware how much we love puns. But if you're not in the secret gang, why
don't.
aren't you in the secret
Yeah, why
gang?
not secret? It's so good. You would be getting amazing stuff all the time. Come on. I mean, what did we release? Like over the last 4 weeks, we've done the most ambitious crowd-written Gret Binchley that's ever been done. Right?
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
With 35 different writers.
Yes.
Mostly Howard Long, but other people got involved too.
Mostly Howard Long. Yeah,
You wrote that 6,000 word ending. It's amazing. And if you're in the secret gang, in just a couple of weeks, just over 2 weeks, we're releasing Man by Cow Series 5 Episode 2,
That's
completely new, except for the bit that the gang
We
said before.
will be
But-
completely nude. That
yeah.
joke every time. We'll be releasing it nude.
We will be releasing that nude on something like the 30th of this month. Anyways, it's really soon. So you should join so you can have that
Yeah.
and all the other great stuff. Anyway,
Also,
so
do you like Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola is a lovely sparkling drink you can get from a shop.
lovely Coca-Cola, not cheap alternative.
I was
All right. What?
I was about to sing a theme tune, then realised it was Cress from
Oh God, you're stealing from Richard Herring again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay.
Where were we in my life story?
The next year. That's the beginning.
No lot happened that year.
Bricks. The end. The next year, I started play school. Oh wow. At Broomleys, where I met my first recalled friend. My first recalled friend.
Yeah, we had to send him back because it was faulty. They recalled him.
I was only allowed to have him for a month, and then they said he's dangerous. He's got glass in him.
Yeah, he's full of asbestos, isn't he?
His first recalled friend, Rufus. It's me. Yes, straight in. I also made friends with James Taylor. Oh, that's it. That's the only mention I'll ever get by you ever in any.
Do you get a full name in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, that's all right then.
I also made friends with Rufus, the next door neighbour at Broomleys. I remember the little yellow plastic eggs I used to play with and put in the box.
Well, yeah, I mean, we used to play with those eggs quite a lot.
What was the song? No, nothing. Forget it. You've heard it before.
Eggs everywhere.
If you haven't, join the secret gang and find out what the song was.
Eggs everywhere. Classic song there. Good, a lot of lyrics.
Peter Gordon says, was Rufus bald back then too? Because he doesn't know how hair works. No, Rufus actually
Used to have an afro.
at one point had a massive afro and naturally has very, very curly hair, if you can imagine that. And it's fucking ridiculous and annoying. And basically I've got rubbish hair.
Yeah.
And super curly, really like wiry, stupid, thin, annoying hair.
Well, Coosey crackers. I'm drinking whiskey and
Ginger
ale, and Rufus is drinking
Whiskey and Sainsbury's Cola.
Coca-Cola, Pepsi Cola, and because we're rich, we're fancy, we're drinking our fancy stuff.
Do you know why I shaved my head for the first time? Did I ever tell you that?
Because you got margarine in it.
No. Because because hairdressers are a fucking nightmare, right? But and I'm sure everybody knows this, but I went to a hairdresser when I was 19.
They cut your hair off.
When I was 19, yeah, they cut. No, when I was
Short,
19,
short back sides and top, please.
that's
it.
basically what happened. No, when I was 19, it was the 90s, right? And
Nice. If you lust.
very, very late 90s, and And I had a 90s hairstyle, you know, when people like had shaved at the sides, but still long on top, and then it like you like come like down, bit Stuart Lee, right? I had that hairstyle, and also it was red. Because I dyed it red, not because I've naturally got red hair, but I dyed it red because it was the 90s. And that's the sort of thing we did,
red hair.
right? And I went to the hairdresser and I said that, like, can you shave the sides but leave the top long? He's like, yeah, fine. And I have to take my glasses off to go to the, to get my hair cut. So I took my glasses off. He's shaving away, and then he goes, okay, done. Put my glasses back on, and he hasn't shaved it to here. He shaved it to here.
Yeah.
So I've got a red stripe down my head. Which looks, and like the rest of my head is like this bald with a fucking bright red stripe down the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm not particularly back then, I wasn't a particularly assertive person, so I kind of went, right, and just looked at it, and he went, do you want me to spike it up? And I just kind of went, just do something with it, please. It's awful. So I took my glasses off again. He gets his brush and hairdryer out.
Yeah.
And he's like, hairspray and stuff. Put my glasses back on. I had a Mohican, a bright red Mohican that I didn't ask for. And I suspect I'm the only person in history ever to go to a hairdresser and get a bright red Mohican they didn't ask for. I am alone in that. Right.
Weird thing is, as soon as he left the hairdresser, he just started persecuting.
Yeah, straight next door, and persecuted the chip shop.
Yeah.
Right? No, the first thing I did was I got outside. Fortunately, I had a hat in my bag, so I put it on. Got home and kind of like panicked and didn't know what to do because I was 19, hair still mattered, right? And I looked fucking ridiculous. And then like the next day, I went to Coville to the barbers and paid them £2 to shave it off.
Yeah.
And then I had hair like this, and I was liberated. No photos of that, because,
No. Do you not have any? You must have some photographs.
No, because photos weren't like photos back then. You had to like go to the chemist and have them developed.
That's right. We've got some photographs of when we were a lot younger. Like of my paisley shirt and your long hair.
Absolutely, yeah.
Nobody needs to see that, though, do they?
Anyway, so that's my hair story.
Sat up in bed, reading the last pages of The Secret Diary of Adrian Mole, aged 13 and 3
Can we
quarters.
switch character?
Yeah.
Can I request a new character?
Yeah, sure.
Could I have Mr. Fluck, please?
Hello. I sat up in bed, reading the last pages of The Secret Diary of Adrian Mole, aged 13 and 3 quarters. Finished reading it. It is brill. Started reading The Growing Pains of Adrian Mole. It is brill too.
Okay, amazing. All right, let's get back to your life story. So
we've got 2 life stories on the go now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. Well, this is because this is at the moment at a younger point in time.
Do I go to bed at all in this version?
I wonder
What am I reading?
At, I remember when I was 2, I went to bed. Plastic eggs. But okay, went on holiday to Swanage with Mum, Dad, and the rest of the family. Also, Pat. Is that a Pat me?
That's Pat me.
Pat, Tom, Mary, and Paul. It is. It's Pat me. Pat me. When Pat me, Tom me, Mary me, and Paul me. That's their names that you told me. It's true. It's all true, everybody. Wow. And it also says Tom's godfather.
Tom is my godfather. Tommy's my godfather.
Oh, so this correction is wrong then.
That's an incorrect correction.
Yeah, okay.
It's an uncorrection. It's an incorrection. It's an incorrection.
I had my birthday here and got a lot of cake.
Oh, yeah.
I
used to go to Swanage every birthday and have a lot of cake.
Ooh, it's getting hot now. Received an invitation to Faith Bayless's party at Hall Lane Play School.
Woohoo!
Why you mention this? I was forced to go. I went.
Whoa.
We played games, hid under the giant wooden movable stairs, and then we sat down at a long table for lunch. One way or another, I started to cry. One way or another. I mean, there's only one way to cry, with your eyes, Howard. I tried using my hand.
No, there's another way. Willy tears.
Oh,
which one is it? Which
No,
one?
you're a
What
child.
kind of crying did Faith Bayless make me do? That's what you're going to ask yourself.
As like a 5-year-old or something.
That's one I fancied her when I was 5.
Yeah, I know. So sat down. One way. I started to cry. So Faith's mum put Faith next to me, which only made me cry more.
Cry harder, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, 5-year-old girls. Oh.
Yeah. Went to Swanage again on my birthday.
Well, I had 2 birthdays that year. I'm the Queen.
Only that year. I mean, everyone in Britain's allowed to be the Queen 1 year, right? And that was your year. On holiday. On holiday. Katie Smith says girls love a crying boy.
Ah.
Do you want to give that a try? Go and have a little cry. Have a little cry.
Not a boy anymore. Not a boy anymore. But the boy anymore. So sexy, thank you, Kian.
Ooh. I'm getting another mention.
You get another mention?
Yeah, this is amazing.
Also, Rufus was there and he made me cry when he rubbed it.
Turns out it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl.
Life story.
Same effect.
Come on, what does it say about you in my life story? I hate Rufus.
No, went to Swanage on my birthday again, by the way. I went to Swanage all years. Eventually, my play school years are over. And Rufus isn't going to Warren Hills, but James is, so that's someone I know. Because they're all the same, aren't they? Other people. Who cares?
You went to Charnwood or something?
Broomleys. Yeah, Broomleys, which was opposite where we met at the nursery
primary school.
Yeah, because that's Warren Hills. This is Warren Hills.
Warren Hills, right? Yeah. Yes, and our beautiful friendship of having met and had some milk and played with some eggs must end, and we will never see. Okay. And they were never to see one another ever again.
Because it was okay because we lived like round the corner, like 5 or 6 houses away from each other, so it was okay until we were 7 when I moved away and never saw him again.
Yes, and as fate would have it, they lived in a corner. They lived in the same house. They lived around the corridor.
Accident and diseases.
Accident and diseases.
Accidents and diseases. 2 3/4 years old, Sister Jane spun me round.
What does message retracted business mean, you think?
Yeah. Keone, what does it mean when it says your message was retracted?
Did he retract it, or do you think that YouTube decided he's
being rude or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I mean, they said they were being restricted with how many times they could post last time, but it wasn't telling us that I'm playing around with settings. Okay, fair enough. So Sister Jane spun me around and I hit my head on the settee. I had to have butterfly stitches and a Mr. Bump plaster.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken pox.
Yeah.
Throwing stones at fire. Slipped and cut my arm on a slate. I had 6 stitches, but should have had a lot more. But my arm wouldn't freeze.
Yeah, my arm wouldn't freeze. I got sewn up by a junior doctor, just a fucking trainee, and you can see that that's not what your arm should look like, right?
No, yeah, it should have. The hand should be over there.
Yeah, it was actually down here.
Your hand.
No, the scar. But my arm grew.
Your arm grew away from your scar. Yeah. Okay. New school. I refused to go. When I arrived, I cried my head off.
Oh my God!
But this is your crying diary.
Did anyone put me next to Faith Bayliss?
No. But Michael Greaves seemed to want to go. My teacher was Mrs. Smith. I liked her.
Fucking Michael Greaves. And he's like, eagerness to go to school.
He ruined your life.
Who's Michael Greaves? Who's Michael Greaves? Who's that? Who's Michael Greaves?
You went to Swanage again?
Well, I went to Swanage all years.
Yeah. You had
Still
a cake in the shape of a train.
In the shape of a train.
Joanne Bayliss had the cheek to show up. Oh, hang on. My birthday. I once again spent at Swanage. After I came back, I had a party and my cake was in the shape of a train. Joanne Bayliss had the cheek to show up when I hadn't even invited her. All right? You're writing this, 7 years later or something, describing yourself as an 11-year-old. You're describing yourself as a 5-year-old, going, I can't believe that when I was 5, 7 years ago, Joanne Bayliss came to my party and I didn't even invite her. So rude.
Well, I've still not quite got over that, to be honest with you. It's a bit rude, isn't it?
She was a baby and would sit next to the teacher crying. What was your teacher at your birthday party?
No, at
at
school when we were at school, she always used to sit next to the teacher and cry.
Why would she be at school with you if she's a baby?
I never cried.
I think I've got proof that
that's not proof. It's fake news.
It's your handwriting. She was a baby and would sit next to the teacher. Oh, you mean she wasn't a literal baby? You mean she was I thought you meant she was a baby. Like someone brought a baby to your birthday party and you're 5, that's possible. And you were really annoyed.
Babies.
Someone brought a baby to my birthday party, just cried and ate all me cake. You loser.
I did. I got on to cry quite a lot at that birthday, I think.
Yeah, she used to sit next to the teacher crying whilst Mrs. Smith told a story and Joanne would suck her thumb. Now, it doesn't say whose thumb Joanne was sucking.
Well, I think
But
we know.
it says the teacher was telling a story and Joanne would suck her thumb, so
Yeah.
it's probably the teacher's thumb. Go
Yeah.
on, Joanne. Okay, so once upon a time there was a dog.
Yeah, that's how you got stories out of my teacher. You had to suck her thumb, otherwise she wouldn't do them. For some reason, she always put her thumb inside her trousers and
Don't
zipped
say
her
it, I
trousers.
knew you were gonna
And
do
she
that.
was like,
And she
"Oh,
was-
if you suck on my thumb, I'll tell you a story."
So disgusting. Like, watch that number go down to 0 now. Like, just like plummet.
To
down to 0, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy Shant says hello, even though he's been here all along, hasn't he?
He's always testing out,
Yeah.
setting out.
Hello, Jeremy Shelton.
Hello, Jeremy Shelton.
Okay. We got a family pet. His name was Graham.
There was a rabbit.
It's strange to smell a Pippa doll shoe, but I proceeded anyhow. And up it went, right into my nose. On the same day, my sister came home with a bad leg.
What are the chances? The same day someone gets a plastic shoe up their nose and someone else hurts their leg.
It's a fucking miracle.
You know, you don't won't see the likes of times like that again very soon.
It was several hours till it came out. Achoo, a simple sneeze, and it went flying across the room. Fucking doll shoe trapped up your nose, and then 7 years later wrote about it at school.
These are the only things I remember from being young. It was a really small shoe. It was a Pepper doll shoe, not like a Barbie doll.
No, not like a Hulk shoe.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Hulk shoe.
Pepper dolls were like, no, only they were that tall, you know. It's not like a Barbie who's that big.
Okay.
Barbie's so big my finger's not on screen, but Pepper is like she's like that.
Should we have a bit more Secret Diary of Howard Long, age 13?
Yeah, and then we should probably like write do you want to write a story
yeah.
whilst I
sure.
read some diary or?
Well, no, because you've got to do the thing.
Yeah,
You've got to
alright,
do the
fair
next thing
enough.
when I you got to get your
Would
poetry.
you want to read some diary? Oh, you've just
Sure.
been reading diary.
Yeah, your turn.
Oh,
You, but I've got to tell you who to read it as.
okay,
right?
who do you want?
Could you read it as the Welsh neighbour, please?
Probably not, no. Monday, 24th of August.
Monday.
Read some more of the growing pains of Adrian Moore.
You could skip the bit we've already read. Just skip ahead. and
Got
do-
out of bed.
No,
Yeah, well,
okay.
no one's heard it in Welsh before.
That's true. All read by you.
All our Welsh listeners won't know what happened.
Won't understand a word of it. Yeah, fair
I
enough.
am now watching the TV. Nothing good on. Spent 5 minutes cutting the bruises out of an apple. Now my mum tells me it won't hurt me. Open brackets. The bruises won't taste bad. Close brackets. That's not what she meant. She meant that like eating the bruised bits won't hurt. Not that they won't taste bad. Probably do taste bad, the bruised bits. I'm watching Play School. The presenter just said that marbles are usually made out of glass.
That's a surprise.
As if I didn't know that.
Oh, did you already know that?
As if I didn't know that. Did the skittle walk with the presenter. Play School finished at last. Hooray. I am now bored.
Say I am now bored.
I am now bored.
Wow, I must have read that wrong because I'm sure I say now I am bored on the recording.
Wow.
But I feel like my way is funnier.
Oh, you miss out all the interesting stuff. Look, 5:30 p.m. went to audition to get into Bob, open brackets, Robert, close brackets, Mandel's choir, spelt
So
Q-U-I-O-R.
that's not the interesting stuff. The interesting stuff is when you watch Play School and do the skittle walk.
I want to be an actor and part-time writer when I grow up.
Well, I'm pretty sure you got your dream, Howard, because that is basically what you are.
Yeah, am I an actor?
Yeah, well, that's what you're doing. Like you just then, you were doing a great Welsh character.
Hooray!
Yeah, you're an actor in like Man by Cow podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You're a presenter in Worst Writer Show. You're also a writer in Worst Writer Show and Greg Binchley. You're all those things.
Speaking of writing, would you like
Do you wanna choose
Do you like
the-
to write a story?
But you got to choose it, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that what
yeah.
you're doing?
I've got to choose you
Choose
one.
me a genre.
I'm going to choose you the genre of. Or should I tell them or not?
Tell them, yeah.
Okay. I can't read any of my writing.
Do you want me to help? Because I can usually read your writing. Erotic thriller, spooky romance,
Historical thriller?
Historical thriller, yes. Chick flick
or
and goat throwing.
Trauma.
Goat trauma. Okay.
You,
I don't know what goat trauma is, so maybe don't. I've got no idea what that means.
So goat trauma. Then?
No, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Okay. I'm going to go with erotic thriller.
Oh, good.
Because I want to hear Ginger Beesting's return.
Well,
As everyone knows, Rufus wrote that and pretended that I wrote it.
My only knowledge of erotica is Ginger Beasting. That's the only, and like when you write something you're not familiar with, you've got to draw on your experience of other writers doing it. So the only thing I have to draw on is Ginger Beasting. So there's going to be a lot of going upstairs.
She doesn't like being drawn on, but she does like being pissed on.
Yeah, and jizzed on.
Pissed and jizzed on. Maybe she likes being drawn on.
Yeah, I mean she's pretty much open to anything if it's Henry Rollins doing it.
Yeah.
And
So
what's the
Sad Tramp.
You just want me to write Ginger Beasting?
An erotic thriller
You're
about
describing
a
Ginger
sad
Beasting.
tramp.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Right, so you get this pad. So how do I take more thingies?
I'll do a bit of paper.
Oh, thank you. Ain't you a dear?
There's
I need
another
a
pen
pen.
around somewhere. I got a second one. You said there was already one here.
Everyone had gel like monkeys. Okay, right, okay. That covered that
Alright.
well. Right, so he's going to write a story now. So guys, we're going to later on. I'll be writing a fantastic story as well.
Or
so,
are you going to do poetry? Or are you going to do?
I'm going to do a poetry. So I'm looking for a genre of poetry. Is that what genre of poetry?
You're going to need something else
A
now.
topic for a poetry.
I'm glad I'm
please.
being completely left
Just
alone.
go,
to write my story.
get out, go
Topic,
over there.
yeah.
Hi
Topic.
everyone, I would like a topic for a poem, please. World War One, thank you. That's a lovely topic. I remember World War One. It was jumping, yeah, good. Jumping's good. That's a good topic. War poetry. We've already had that, Ben Ross. Minus 1,000,000 points. Very tight pants. I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I am familiar with very tight pants because all pants are tight on me because of my big dingo. That's what I call my cock. Feelings, balloons. What was that plant person? Yeah, I could write a poem about a plant person. Mice. Yeah, mice is a good topic because I've seen a mouse and so I know what one is. But I've never been a mouse. Never been a mouse. I've got to write a poem about a mouse if I've never been one. Bricks. You've already had very tight pants, Kate. You can't have bricks as well.
Done.
Shitting into... No, I'm not shitting into clothes. Who is that?
That's Peter Gordon.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
but...
Oh, you got enough? You got enough, right?
We have topics, we
choose
don't
one.
have another thing.
Do you need one for poetry?
No!
We could get a magic word you have to use or something.
You've seen it.
Nailed it,
or
right?
heard it or nailed it here first.
All
Rufus
right.
has just written a whole novel.
Here's my story, which is erotic fiction and had to be about a sad tramp. All right, so once upon a time, Howard had a penis.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Yeah.
Right? But it wasn't good enough
Oh.
because it only worked on Wednesdays. One day, Howard met a sexy gorilla and spaffed all over it. The end.
Pretty good.
All right, now.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
All right, let's have some more Howard Long life stories, shall
You want
we?
life story or do you want something else?
Yeah,
no,
I don't
fair
know. Life
enough.
story was going pretty well. I was enjoying it. I was surprised
Let's
by
find
it.
out more about my life. My life is extraordinary.
My
'cause
seventh
I don't pay
birthday.
tax.
My 7th birthday,
Mm-hmm.
I spent in bed, ill.
Hooray! Finally, we get to the bed scene. Did I
What does
read
that say? In Laugharn. In Laugharn.
Oh, it's somewhere. Does anybody know where Laugharne is?
But the man from the bar sent me a bottle of Pepsi. This is a great story.
It's another advert for Pepsi. This is.
Yeah, we've got a budgie as well as Graham.
A
We
budgie?
named her Snowy. I'm trying to do your voice when you were this old.
I've got a budgie as well.
Also, we now have a pond full of fish.
Yeah. Don't let the budgie near it. Called budgie are eating fish, wasn't it?
Graham has passed away after my brother feeding him hedge leaves.
That's why he started pissing red. Does it say that?
No, that's it.
He started pissing red and then he died. Apparently you're not supposed to feed them leaves off the edge. They only like carrots and I don't know.
Just carrots. Just carrots.
I
Yeah.
love carrots. Do you like Watership Down?
Okay. Who, me?
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't. Probably not. I don't know. I don't remember having particularly strong feelings about it as a kid. Even I don't think I was.
I do. I really like it. I watched it a lot.
I know you did. Yeah. But I think I just like I wasn't particularly bothered either way with it. You know
Well,
what I
actually, I've got the soundtrack I like to listen to.
mean? Yeah.
It's mostly written by a lady called Angela Morley, but before she was Angela Morley, she wasn't. She was a dude, and
Really, she was Angela Leslie.
yeah, she was Angela Leslie. Oh, doesn't that make
No,
sense?
actually, probably Angela Morley if she was
Morley.
when she was a man. She should have changed her name to Angela Leslie when she
Yeah.
became.
Yeah.
Now I'm joining in with your transphobic silliness. Okay, carry on. What-
Oh, actually, that was interesting. She was like a first trans person
to write about
to write,
rabbits dying.
write rabbit music.
Okay.
Won't be the last, though, I imagine, with this beautiful, bright future where we'll die because of coal or Donald Trump gets us.
It was raining this dinner time and everyone was inside. I went down the corridor to find Lisa Brower crying her eyes out and Claire Follows, brackets, shortly, a nickname we gave her, comforting her. Apparently, she
I don't know if that's the same Claire Follows that Eve was on the tennis court with.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not been out yet. Some of you will know what that
Oh,
is.
some of them will know that, but that's weird because it's weird that you remembered that because I listened to that like yesterday. I was checking that.
It's the same Claire Follows.
Yeah, the next Worst Writers story after we finish TARDIS 5 in a few weeks is going to be a romance script that Howard wrote, in which two people go for a walk.
It's beautiful.
It's really good though. Okay. And yeah, those of you in the Secret Gang who've heard it, it is going to have new stuff and it's a new edit, so it is going to be new and exciting for you guys too.
Yeah, we're going to put in a very classic missing scene.
grand scene, yeah. And
it is linear, the romance, actually.
yeah,
Yes.
it's very linear. Although not their walk isn't, is it? It's fucking teleporting around London. It's weird as shit.
They've got magic bombs. What can I tell you?
Okay, so Claire Follows was comforting Lisa Brower.
Oh, she's crying. I would never cry when I was
Because she had seen the ghost of her dead
grandfather.
granddad. I laughed at that for a long time after. I saw a girl, like a 7-year-old girl, crying her eyes out, being comforted by another girl because her granddad was dead. And okay, I mean, maybe she hadn't seen his ghost, or maybe she had, but either way, she was upset because her granddad was dead.
Dead
And
granddad idiot.
I laughed at it for at least 4 years after.
I'm still laughing.
All right, because I'm writing a story about how funny it was. Probably 5 years later, isn't it?
Listen, I mean,
Second year.
on the-
You
on the-
absolute dick.
On the wild off chance that one of these 25 people that's watching this live stream is Lisa Brown, I want you to know that I still think that your granddad being dead is hilarious.
Oh God. Oh,
Or if you know her, perhaps you
You're
can let her
such
know.
scum.
You could reach out to Lisa and tell her that like Howard is laughing about her dead granddad
still
regularly.
like 60 years later.
Yeah. If anyone's recently lost a grandparent,
Don't say that. Don't even start that
I'm
joke.
very sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Just say I don't mean to hurt your feelings if anyone's recently lost a
All right,
grandparent. That would
good.
be really bad. Well, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. So we have another diary bit because
Okay.
I'm depressed now.
Okay, there's no death in this one.
Okay, good. And I'd like this time. I would like Katie to read it, please.
Katie
Katie.
Yeah. did performance of Kip's War. Thursday, 27th of August. Played with my friend on our ST500 Atari computer. Did performance of Kip's War. Parents watched. Friday, the 28th of August. Wed the Witches. And Willie the Squouse.
Hey.
And played on comp. We read
Still
two
is-
books in
It's-
one
I
day.
think that's quite impressive. Even though they're short books, a kid to just read 2 books in a day, that seems quite odd. In a good way. When was the last time you read 2 books in a day, Howard? Then.
Yeah. Red Castle of Lost Souls adventure game book. That's really weird because I saw that on eBay recently and I thought, I swear I used to own that book. And
But you
now
weren't
I've
sure,
got
now you
proof.
know.
Read the Goonies.
Read The Goonies? So
Read-
you had the novelisation or whatever.
Yeah, it's not really worth anything, that one.
You're not. Well, I just realised something we haven't done. We haven't looked at any Facebook questions. Earlier on, we...
I asked you to ask us very specific questions about the Worst Writer in the World show. And you've been writing in with questions about how we make the worst writer in the world show and what it's like to be a writer. And...
Or rather, you've been asking stupid questions. So it should be this one, I think. No,
I've got it here.
Find it. I'll have it in a
second.
second.
Got it here. It's already there.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
67 comments. Boink, 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 boink. Jeremy Shelton says, does a diabetes test work if you dip the needly bit in some blood and press start? Do you want me to carry on reading this?
Yeah, go for it.
Because if it does, you used tape a thumbtack to a ruler and snap it on my arm to make the red water come out, it hurts a lot less and might work. Just a suggestion. There's a second bit.
That, I mean, I want to say that's not a stupid question, but, you know, at the same time, I don't want to lie to you, Jeremy, because I respect you. You know what you're saying? Like, basically, I have do
you understand it then?
A special device to make myself bleed that is designed to hurt as little as possible while still making you bleed. Using a ruler with a thumbtack on it not only is going to give me blood diseases, but it's definitely going to hurt more. Like, definitely. So thanks for your advice, but also I've got the whole diabetes thing under control.
Katie Smith says, what's the worst job you've ever had?
Oh, fuck.
And it's got the word worst in it, so it's kind of
that's good, yeah.
Well done there.
Probably kitchen porter.
Yeah.
Because I had to work 12-hour shifts, and all I had to do was scrub pans all day, which is like the most exhausting thing you can do. It was like being actually in hell, because you're standing over a steamy sink, scrubbing away for 12 hours, and the only respite I got was when I got to take the stinky bins out, when I'd get 3 seconds of fresh air after I took the bin out before I had to go back in and scrub more pans. That was awful.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I did that for a while though. It's really stupid, and the reason I stopped doing that was because I crashed my car and I couldn't get to work anymore because I didn't have a car.
Fiat Uno.
Fiat Uno, yes.
Metallic green.
It was, yeah. Which I crashed into the back of a car recovery truck. So at least I didn't have to call one.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. And also, it was pulling a Porsche out of a ditch on a dangerous corner. And I knocked the Porsche back into the ditch and smashed into the back of the car recovery truck and completely kind of concertinaed the front of my car.
Even in his youth, Rufus was saying "fuck you" to the man
to the man with the Porsche. Yeah.
Porsche man.
I mean, often accidentally, but I was saying "fuck you" to the man.
Oh my gosh, tissue nose.
Do you want a tissue?
No, I'm all right. I have to say mine is a dog surgeon because I saved a lot of dogs' lives and I really wanted them to die.
Yeah, that's against your belief system, isn't it?
Peter Gordon follows it up with what's the best sob you've ever had? Yeah. And what's the best cob you've ever had? That's Frazzle
the second one's a good question, but although it's impossible to answer because Frazzle cobs were great.
Yeah.
We used to live on Frazzle cobs for a while at school, right? Because also, not only were they good, they were also
cheap.
We
didn't have houses, so we had to live on cobs.
Live in them. And
my cob didn't have a roof. I could afford a roof to my cob.
The
base part of a cob with some Frazzles on it and me on top.
But when I got hungry, at least I had some Frazzles to eat. Our school used to do cheap, big brown baps, didn't they, with a bit of butter on?
Wembrandt had your job and he liked it.
Huh?
Wembrandt had your job and liked it, apparently. Idiot.
Recently. Yeah, you're mad. I'm talking about 12 hours of just constantly, with a 30-minute break in the middle, constantly just working your whole body and standing at a weird angle and just sweating and it being awful.
Yeah, and the minimum wage didn't exist back then.
Yeah, it was really badly paid. I'm well old, yeah. Anyway, so
we were talking about Frazzle cobs. Okay, we've done that.
Oh, yeah, we've done that. They're good.
You got a license? No, Rufus does have a valid license, but he has crashed his car, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get any points there because it wasn't my fault.
Yeah, I've got a swimming certificate. I swam from the Isle of Wight. I swam the Solent. That's how good I am at swimming.
Yeah, you did do that. I forgot that. That's true, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
For charity.
That doesn't seem... Now,
because I wanted to go anywhere.
When you say that, I have this total contradiction in my head where I go, I remember that happening, and I know that happened, but I don't believe it happened. That's weird.
Yeah. It was really, really difficult. The boat driver was really slow, so I was sat on that boat for ages trying to get from one end of the sea to the other.
Anything else? We'd have to do them all now, obviously.
That's true. What car would you buy if you had £1,000?
I wouldn't buy a car. I mean,
stupid question. Fuck off, Ben.
No, stay, Ben. We love
So
you.
what about cars? Why is it?
Has doing the worst writing in the world? That's a question about what made you think more about how you write now. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I mean, that's one of the points of doing it, isn't it? To go to like analyze structure and characterization and just. I mean, that's although we make jokes about things that young Howard does wrong, or even young Howard, or in some cases rushing Howard, because that's like with Forget Me Not with
Hello, it is me, Rushing Howard.
with scripts you've written as an adult. Often you've written them in a day or something, so it's funny because you've done it quickly. But the thing I find most interesting about your stuff is when you're kind of using tropes from other people use, and it kind of really shines a light on them. And so, yes, it absolutely has.
It's really helping with my redraft of Rapunzel, and you can see that in cinemas
tomorrow.
Now with added cock removal. Well, because what I took from it was there's not enough penises being cut off. So
that's the best bit.
It's basically all about that now, and I've changed the title to Cut Your Penis Off.
Penisless.
I poured a bit too much whiskey.
That was a long.
It seemed like that went on for quite a long time.
The last year at Warren
Thank you,
Hills.
Coosey Crackers. Rapunzel was ace, yes. Oh, weed.
You have. Who's Coosey Crackers?
I've no idea. It's a good
Hello,
name,
Coosey Crackers.
I mean, I wish I was called. There you go. That's a great name. We were watching something earlier. We were watching the best F open brackets R close brackets Irons.
The
movie.
The movie with Tommy Wiseau in. We didn't finish it because it was really.
And it had the line that we've seen in a lot of movies where someone tells them their name and they say that they think their name is good or their name is great. Yeah. And we were saying that doesn't really happen in real life, but I just said it then about Coosey Crackers.
This isn't real life, but Coosey Crackers, is that? Do we know you by another name, or is this our first meeting? Hello, nice to meet you. Okay, so the last year at Warren Hills, I had once again Mrs. Bailey as my teacher. We watched Interference yet again, as we had already seen it before. All the girls thought there was a toilet ghost, as they heard chains rattling in the toilet, but it was only the wind blowing. So David, Jonathan and I started tapping on the walls and scaring all the girls, exclamation mark. Oh, aren't I funny at making girls unhappy?
Yeah.
My diary of my life story of making girls unhappy. Wait till we get to your teenage years, that's when it gets really bad.
It was a different age. It was all like, you're supposed to be horrible to women in the past.
No, you're not.
That's what we were brought up to be mean. It's only when you
get woke.
Get woke. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to that at some point. But in the meantime, stupid women. Ha ha, your granddad's dead. Bang, bang, bang. Spooky toilet. Words with friends, a notification then? Do you want to look through and I'll just read?
Yeah, give us some more diary. You choose.
What about Kip's War?
Skip ahead.
No, not Skip's War. Wednesday, the 2nd of September. Started new school. Brill. School dinner's a rip, though. Bed. Did Kip's War. Did Kip's War in bed. I did a lot of Kip's War in bed back then.
That was your main activity in bed, sleeping and doing Kip's War. I think it's a euphemism. When you don't write that kind of thing in your diary, do you? Did Kip's War in bed again?
In case your mum reads it.
I've been doing it maybe a bit too much recently. It's really starting to hurt. It's not so much fun anymore, but I can't stop.
Oh, just Kip's War everywhere. Oh no, my Kip's War's gone all over the ceiling.
Mum came in and caught me doing Kip's War.
Has your mum ever caught you doing Kip's War?
No. I mean, she'd have a job. Don't know who the fuck she is. Okay. I mean, I can't say for sure that of all the people who've got me doing Kip's War, that none of them were definitely my mum.
Not that skeletal one that's pushing out worms.
You mean adoptive mum?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh God.
Not caught you. Just actively joined in when you invited her, because that's the kind of
Give us some more. Thanks.
Have you got any more choose your own adventure stories? Says Nick. Yeah, we got we've got the Land of Death, of course.
Let's do it. Oh no, the lag. All right, you've all got to refresh your screen so that the lag's lower, ready for when we do choose your own adventure in a minute. All right.
Woke up, went school, did work, applied studies,
Kip swore in bed.
came home, covered books.
Yeah.
With my Kip's War.
Went to bathroom. Did
Kip's War. Watched part of the fiendish plot of Fu Manchu.
Yeah. Halfway through, a woman was wearing a leotard. I did Kip swore in my pants.
Yeah.
That's definitely what it means.
Did performance of Kip's War. Last one tomorrow. Had party after.
Tomorrow's your last ever Kip's War.
Yeah.
Is that true? Did you never do it again after you were 13?
Well, I should call it something else afterwards. I guess it was having the operation.
I think it's getting pretty boring, but I just noticed there is one more being horrible to girls.
Oh, that's good.
Interesting trips. Copped Oak. We went here in the last year at Warren Hills for about 4 days, and I chucked someone's.
What?
It's amazing how you always manage to surprise me. I think I'm safe. I'm just reading. We went to Copped Oak when we were at Warren Hills,
Yeah.
and I chucked someone.
What did you say?
I chucked someone's frog out of the window. I chucked someone. What the shit, Howard? We went there for 4 days and I chucked someone's frog out of the window. Yeah. How is that a situation that can ever happen? Why does someone have a frog? Why are they taking it on holiday with them? And why are you chucking it out the window?
Maybe they weren't on holiday. Maybe we went to a frog house and someone had a frog and I just loved it.
Yeah, that is the end of that story. Richard Arkwright fell out of bed and woke everyone up.
He was big.
Was he?
Yeah, he might have made a loud bang.
Also, when a girl would come in at night to try and watch us get changed, because girls love watching like eight-year-old boys get changed.
Oh, yeah, it was Mrs. Bailey. Probably.
Maybe it was just you. Maybe they just wanted to see you.
Your mum. Your improv mum coming in.
My improv mum?
Yeah, what do you call it?
Improv mum? Well, she came in and she was like, just give me a suggestion, I'm going to do a scene for you. All right, I need a genre, and, okay, what's the
genre is goat trauma.
Yeah. Okay, I'm walking down the road with my goat. Okay, that's what improvisers do. I've seen them, they're really annoying.
Yeah. They always say I'm walking down the road with my goat.
That's their main thing.
Classic improv routine.
All right. And they do that little singing thing where
yeah.
I'm walking down the road with my goat. That's improv.
Walking down the road with my goat. La 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 boat.
Anyway, so some girls came when girls would come in at night to try and watch us get changed.
Yeah.
We would jump out from behind the doors and scare them off.
Woo!
All right. So
what about that? It's definitely something slanging off a woman down here, though.
Where are you looking?
Dinners were nice, and a girl from another school fancied Bakewell.
Is that a person or a cake?
Jonathan Bakewell.
Okay.
We called her Flicks, but a better name was A Lovely Ditch.
Ugh. The fuck?
I mean, is that just me writing the word bitch, but like reversing the D and
Maybe.
2B so that I don't get told off by my teacher?
Maybe. I don't know. That's weird.
I wonder why we called her Flicks. Or why we called her A Lovely Ditch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to look into your 11-year-old misogynist.
I'd like to know why she was a lovely ditch.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's move on to
She had a
something else.
Porsche in it, probably. And someone was trying to like back it out, and then you drove into the back of them.
Are we going to do some Choose Your Own Adventure, do you think, or what? Or shall I start this while you write your poem?
Okay, I'm going to write a poem.
That'll work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Howard's going to write his poem, and I'm going to start. You may have heard a little bit of this.
Okay,
the land of death.
What do you want a poem about? I could write one of each if you like.
Jumping, obviously.
Can I have some more paper?
Yeah.
If you threw it away.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah. Quite cavalier of me.
A poem about jumping should be quite easy because I love jumping.
You do love jumping. Okay, so the land of death. The land of death. Contents: 1. Ability and strength, page 2. 2. Combat, page 3. 3. Evil encounter. Something, page 4. Anyway, blah blah. A lot of instructions I'm going to ignore. Equipment, evil encounter boxes. Your mission. Here we go, everybody. Your mission. Krista Brennan says, "Hey, Twazix." Hi, Krista, mate. You are Tricky, a mouse. You have been sent by the Queen of Tist. It's the Queen of Tist. That's what this one is. But in the we included like this introduction in the pilot episode, I think. But the actual story we didn't get into because I think we've spent 4 hours doing your fucking Choose Your Own Adventure book. So let's skip this. So you've been sent by the Queen of Tist to find the gold wedding ring that she must wear next Saturday. Otherwise, she will have her head chopped off, and an evil magician will take her place. To find the ring, you must go to the land of death. Beware, you may never make it, even to the land of death. Okay, so first page. And I'm just going to go with whoever answers first, all right, or whoever I see answering first. Which way will you go to try to get to the land of death? North, east, south, or west? Oh, fucking hell. It's really hot today, which is weird because it's supposed to be winter now. Okay. Oh, there's one. Okay, so Gareth Edwards got in there first with east. Okay.
I can't think of any rhymes.
It's alright, you've got plenty of time. You can take as long as you want. I've got the land of death to deal with. Alright, east. Page 10.1, page 10.1.
Well, that's what. I'll write another one then.
You head east and come to another junction. Which way will you go? I think I've got a feeling of how this story is going to go. So you go east, come to another junction. Which will you go? North or east again? North or east? North. Jeremy Shelton says north. Okay, north. 27.1. You know this is not going to get any better, right? This was your choice. I'd like to remind you, everybody. You go north and come to a castle. Okay, things are heating up now. Will you enter or head west? Enter castle or go west? First person. There's a lot of wests here. Okay. Okay, enter. All right, enter. Yes. Page 22.1. All right. You ring the bell. We just found a castle and we're ringing the castle doorbell, Howard. You ring the bell of the castle.
They probably have a bell.
They probably have a big front door as well.
I mean, if you've got a big building, you've got to have a big front door.
Yeah, I suppose, maybe they got one of those big pulley bells things.
I mean, they did have big doors, didn't they?
They had massive doors, just that they came down that way, yeah.
But the people weren't any taller, so it's weird, isn't it?
You ring the bell and the butler brings you in. You pay 1 gold piece to stay the night. You are taken to a room to sleep in. You get in bed and go to sleep. Went bed. Add 10 strength points. Whoever's keeping a note of this, you just got 10 strength points. Well done. You wake up the next day to find someone snooping around in your room. It is a Pintos.
A Pintos? Yeah, that's a Pintos.
It's Pintos, right?
You fight.
Anyway, so you find someone sneaking around in your room. It is a Pintos.
Do you think a Pintos is worse or better than a Looney Woony?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't rhyme. It's not a Pintos Wintos. So I'd say it's probably easier to fight. Anyway, it doesn't say do anything. It says you fight. Turn to page 20, part 1. So it's because you're dead. Oh no, ability to... If you defeat him, I think we defeat him, turn to page 18, part 1. There is a sudden flash, and you find yourself in the land of death. You made it, guys. All right, turn to page 64, part 1. There's a lot of turning with not really anything happening, exactly like all your other ones. 60... A lot of empty... Oh, fuck's sake. Oh no, you did. I thought you'd just not bothered to finish it. All right. Now you are in the land of death. You get out your map. You may turn back to this page to look at the map anytime you want. Turn to page 9. You're in Death Forest. Anyway, that's where you are, everybody. You are in Death Forest.
Okay, I've done that one as well.
You're going to read them both, right?
Oh, you've crossed out very tight pants, but I haven't done it. I've done 3 poems.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing different. Are you doing them all? Oh, okay. Keep going then. Yeah, nice one. Page 19, part 1. Page 19. Which way will you go? You're in Death Forest. Do you want to go north, east, south, or west? East. No, north. This different. They tell me different things. Alright, I'm going to go with north. That seems to be the first one, but my different devices are telling me different things first. Alright, oh, I've got a bad feeling about that. I feel like we've already been there. How can we? No, okay.
Whoever named these places had the same paucity of imagination as the people who named Colville. You don't need... Nobody was coming up with imaginative names for places. You're supposed to name them about what they were. Otherwise, how would you know what they were or where they found them?
But also, they had slightly less. This person had slightly less, because otherwise he would have called it, like, Mort Forest, wouldn't he?
That's true, yeah.
Not
But nothing was called Spanky Brillville or anything like that. So we're like, where's that? Why is it called Spanky Brillville? Oh, just because... So the Cyberlord said.
Yeah, I suppose you want Colville to be called Milton Keynes or something, do you? Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Yeah, what does that mean? What does that mean?
You head north. You notice some berries. They are white. Will you try one? Head north, head east, or head west? Try one, head north, head east, head west. Try one. Keith Somerville says try one. Okay. You try one. You get a soothing feeling. Add 6 strength points. Now, which way will you go? Oh, that was a good thing. You got strength from a berry. Which way will you go? North, east, or west? You done?
Yeah. Made a little alteration to that last one.
North. Okay, north. Page 28, part 1. You see sun. You see sun.
Right. Well, we could not. Could you not see the sun before?
I guess you had a big hat on or something.
Was it not at night time?
Yeah. You see sun. You are leaving the forest. Or maybe it's just really dark in Death Forest.
It's got really overhead dark.
Overhead dark thing. Yeah, it's got a really overhead dark thing.
Oh, look at the overhead dark thing.
Oh my god, so much overhead dark thing.
Yeah.
Hey, look, 30 people.
Wow.
That's more than we usually have, isn't it? You may think that's a really, really small number of viewers.
That is gone down.
I said they went down to 29.
Fuck these curses, man. That is approximately 4 times the amount of people that watch Mike and Brian sorting videos.
Well, maybe we should have a little bit of Mike and Brian.
Hello. Oh my god! Oh, it's gone. Hello. Oh, how you doing? Having a good...
So what's happening here? You see?
What do you see?
You see sun.
You
see sun. You are leaving.
You often have the sun by the seaside, don't you?
Oh yeah, it's the seaside. So you go to the seaside and you have the sun, and you put your sunscreen on and you get a tan.
Otherwise, if you don't, you're going to go all red and turn into a lobster. That's what happens.
You are leaving the forest. You are near the rat's den. Will you enter it or head for the native village? All right, rat den or racist native village? Which one do you want? All right.
The rat den might be racist.
Oh yeah, that's true. Who knows?
Is the sun stuck in the land of glow?
Good question. Oh, someone chose native village.
This is bad news. Rishi Sundar chose racism.
Native village.
Racism! Yay!
Okay, 36 part 1. I've got a bad feeling about this. You arrive at the native village. 3 natives have surrounded you. You must fight. It's alright, it's just saying natives. It's totally... I mean, it could be like native... Like people from Woking or something. It's like, the 3 Jeremy Sheltons have surrounded you. Yeah. And because you went into their pub or
you're going to somewhere you're not from and you're immediately trying to murder people. That's probably bad, isn't it?
Okay. So...
You go to America. Do you want to kill everyone that lives there?
Anyway, you've got to fight them all.
Do you want them to teach you how to, grow corn first and then kill them?
Do you win or lose? You tell us. Do you win against the 3 natives or lose? If you lose, we're quitting. If you win, we're carrying on.
Lose.
I might wait for a few people to answer and see what the general consensus is.
2 wins, 3-4 wins. Katie Smith says lose.
I agree.
She's a smart cookie. That one.
2 loses, another
Lose.
lose,
Oh,
win.
win.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay, well let's do a couple more and then stop. All right, we'll try and die soon.
Well,
turn to
no,
page
remember
9.1.
you've got Koosy Cracker says lose. Yeah. Oh, win. Ocean. Ocean, right? Or Ocean.
All right, you're in the village. Where will you look? And this is one you're going to wish you'd said lose, because your choices are Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3, Hut 4, Hut
Or
5,
Jabba the Hutt.
or no, the Chief's Hut, or
The Chief's Hut.
the Burning Steak. But it's spelt like steak that you eat, or you can leave. You got a lot of choices. You got 5 huts: Chief's Hut, Burning Steak, or just leave. What do you want to do? Burning Steak. Oh, we got some Burning Steak. Okay, we'll go for Burning Steak.
It's Ocean.
50 part 1.
Okay.
What is it?
It's Ocean.
Ocean. Okay. 50 part 1. Okay. Good news, everybody. This is 50 part 1.
Hooray!
He didn't bother to write it. Okay, so
it's
everyone
poetry
gets
time.
what they want, both to carry on and also to stop.
Okay, so we've got 5 poems to read you now. There's
Excellent.
one about World War One about jumping, one about very tight pants, one about a plant person, one about mice. Which one do you want to hear first, Rufus?
Oh, jumping, please.
Jumping. Okay. Daddy did a dad thing. The police said it's a bad thing. Mummy did a mum thing. The Jump King called it jumping. Come home, Daddy. Don't get shanked. Mummy's waiting to be spanked
Oh, God.
for being very naughty and jumping 10 times 40.
That is exactly like the poems you wrote in high school, right?
What,
That is
did they
exactly
good
the same.
and rhyme?
Yeah, good and rhyme poems. No, but I mean, it is like if you were reading a poem
Pants.
that you read,
Yeah.
that it would be the same feeling. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
except maybe a bit sexier now, but apart from that, it's the same. All right, that was amazing. But many people are saying, "Well, Brill, good poem, Howard."
Oh, thank
ha
you.
ha. This has got you see.
I
people are liking
mean,
it.
when you get on the game, though, when you get on the when you become a prostitute, it's getting even better.
No one said anything good about my story, did they? They were like just ignored it.
Your
Rubbish.
poetry on the poetry episode was brilliant, but they weren't seeing it in real time, so they probably thought you went away for like 18 years to write your amazing poems. What do you want next?
But now you're setting me up to do something good, and I won't. And I'm not
Okay,
doing
yeah,
poetry
forget
now.
it
Now
then.
you've said that I'm not doing it, especially
No.
after those 6
You're
poems.
going to write whole songs.
What? What next? I would like World War One, please.
Okay. Very tight pants and mice. Okay. Oh, once there were some old men. And then one day, then once there were some old men, then one day they were gone. Did they vanish because of magic? No, they dead because World War One. It's a bit sad, that one, isn't it?
That was pretty. Yeah, that was
It's
tragic.
a shame
Okay.
about all those people dying.
Very tight pants, please.
Okay, sir.
Ooh, okay. Comedy.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
Very tight pants. Very tight pants. Once could jizz. Now I can't.
That's the best one so far.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's good. All right, mice, please.
Okay.
I'm saving the best till.
Yeah, I don't know whether you are. Okay, I think they're all. Mice.
Yeah, go for an easier version this time. Mice. The end.
Okay, no, it's good. It's good. You're gonna like this one. Mice. Said it twice. Damn. Good, yeah, because it said it 3 times.
That is good. That is, I got it. I think we got it.
That was a joke.
That was a good joke.
Okay. Well, what is this one then? Oh.
Well, this should be plant person.
Oh God! What is that behind the tree? Spooky looking at me. Are they putting me a curse on? No, it's not. It's only just a lovely plant person. There's a few too many syllables.
Yeah.
There was a few
Well,
more
it
syllables
worked.
than I expected in that one.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing next? Shall we have another story?
Yes.
Shall we go for Survival Diary?
Oh yeah.
Something you said might be worth
Oh
doing.
no!
I think.
Did I say that?
Well, you said you wanted to check it out. You said you saw it. It sounded good. Santa goes crazy. Survival Diary.
Survival Diary.
So this is from your first year of high school, so you've been about 11. And it's called Survival Diary.
Mm-hmm.
Day 1, in trouble. Ship sinking. Fast. must get to island.
Is that island as in the place?
No, an island.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but not much, Robert Woodward. It's Woodward, right?
Robert Woodward.
Not Woodard. Or
Yeah.
is it Woodard? Robert Woodard or
No, it's
Robert
Woodward. Well, we got him Robert Woodward. I mean, maybe his name was Woodard. Didn't matter what he wanted to be called, did it?
Robert Woodward got drowned when he fell through a hole in the ship and then violently eaten by a shark.
Fuck you, Robert Woodward.
Violently eaten by a shark.
That doesn't sound like survival to me. That sounds like death by shark.
This is the kind of survival you wrote about in Midnight Smoke, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Write a story about survival, Howard. 2 men died. I'm finished.
No, right about hair and wind first.
One man ate a skeleton and then jumped into a fucking...
Yeah, but
hole in the ice.
Midnight Smoke didn't have all my class in it, though.
Has this got all of them? Oh,
I don't know whether it's got all of them, but Robert Woodward's definitely in my class.
Well, he's dead. Okay.
He's dead now.
Search
I wonder
ship...
if he is dead. If you know Robert Woodward and he's dead...
He might be. I mean, anyone we... some of the people we went to school with are definitely dead. That's tragic. And who knows which ones, because we don't keep up with any
Maybe
of them.
I killed them by writing this. If they all died like in the way that I said, that would be like a horror movie. Can I have some money, please, Hollywood, for my brilliant idea?
Dear Mr. Hollywood, can I have your money, please?
Mr. Hollywood, I wrote a rubbish story when I was young about everyone dying. And
Can
now,
I have your
now
money
they are
now?
dead, because it's like 100 years later.
All right. So, searched the ship for useful equipment, found an axe and lifeboats. We all climbed onto the lifeboats and set sail for the island. Sharks sighted. Claire Mugglestone and Lisa Brower eaten by them.
Ah, well, I mean...
But sighted. It's like you're on a boat, you see sharks, and what did you do? Throw those two... Like, all right, everybody, throw those 2 girls to the sharks, and then maybe that will distract them long enough for us to get to the island.
Well, I mean, sharks got to eat too, innit? They're probably our pets or something. Well, look on the bright side. At least you're not going to be sad about a dead granddad anymore, is she?
Nah, she gets to see him again.
Yes, of course.
Inside that shark.
Beautiful.
We don't know how her
Beautiful
granddad
reunion.
died. He might have been eaten by a shark. All right, eventually arrived at Ireland. You don't know why you're on a boat with all your classmates. Didn't bother mentioning
We're
that.
going to Ireland, I think. By the sounds of it. Keep banging on about
Yeah.
it.
Eventually arrived at the island. Alison Carroll stood in sinking sand and died.
Fuck you, Alison Carroll. Never heard of her. No idea who that is.
But she's definitely one of your classmates that you've forgotten,
And
right?
she's definitely dead by sinking sand.
Sinking
This
sand.
is like Jack's Turkeys, only like with everyone I knew.
Yeah, it is.
Does anyone run? Is anyone
Yeah,
going to run into a tramp
absolutely.
sack?
Absolutely. James
Please
Taylor
don't
ran
run
into a tramp sack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't know, a poultry house. Please.
Steve Chicken ran into a poultry house. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely happening. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, sinking sand is... oh, God. Okay, so this is pretty amazing so far. We totally missed this the first time. I don't remember this at all. I don't think we must have
remember
missed
this,
this altogether. All right, so she stood in sinking sand and died. Within seconds, too tired to make shelter, all fell to sleep. So everyone just fell asleep on the beach next to that
We're going to
quicksand.
watch out for those land sharks.
Yeah, land sharks and quicksand. Day 2, woke up. 5 children and 1 teacher died in the night.
Which ones?
Buried them.
Do I not list them?
No, you're just trying to... I mean, you're still going to do all your actual classmates.
Rufus,
Yeah, you're going to... I'm safe because I wasn't in your class. But you're
Faith Bayliss,
gonna, no, I think what you're
Claire
going to do...
follows shortly.
What you're going to do is you're going to kill all your classmates individually and by name, but you wanted to up your body count. So you're like 5 classmates and a teacher that that don't exist.
Harvey Cupboard. What's Harvey Cupboard from?
Harvey Cupboard is like when I...
When you're not allowed.
When I say that you wrote a story about all your best friends, and I didn't make
didn't
the
feature,
list,
yeah, but
even though you made up a person who didn't exist. It's like, my best friends are James Taylor and Harvey Cupboard.
It's not even a good made up name.
No,
is it?
I don't think that's real. You said Harvey something else. I just said Harvey Cupboard.
Oh, it's not real. Okay.
No, you said something else.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure it does. Sure, Harvey Cupboard.
So 5 children and 1 teacher died in the night. Buried them. Got to work making shelter and finding food. Lucy ate apple. Poisonous. Lucy dead.
Ah, that's Lucy.
You really just... I mean...
Lucy XL, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, you're eschewing a lot of linking words here, but I like that. It's like, Lucy ate apple. Poisoners, Lucy dead. Found caves for shelter, ladies first. Mrs. Onions let out a scream. She is now dead.
Ladies first. Go in the dark bear cave.
Yeah.
Get in that bear cave.
This is something I notice my students do all the time. Like, I put my students in groups to do
go in bear caves.
Go in bear caves and
eaten.
die, yeah, and they always send the women in first. No, using like ladies first to kind of as a really impolite shit thing to do.
Oh,
I put them in groups and I'm like, okay, you've got to do this, take it in turns to do this. And the male students will always be like, well, ladies first. And like, because they don't want to go first because it's a difficult thing to do. And it's just a really consistent thing. And also bears.
She was the teacher. I mean, she probably should have gone in first.
So she let out a
was
scream.
Mrs. Onions, and bears love onions.
She is now dead because of big bad bear,
It's a bear.
in cave. Yeah.
This is a bit like that time when Elon Musk went in a bear cave. We sent a submarine into a bear cave?
Yeah,
Did
so
that
it's
happen?
very simple. No, we imagined that happening. Elon Musk, as we all know, made magic butter and sent Gret Binchley to the sun. All right, that's what Elon Musk is famous for.
You don't know what that means then? Join the
The
gang.
gang.
In
Okay,
fact,
so
but you still won't know what it means, but you'll have a slightly clearer idea. That's right?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, you still won't understand it, but you'll know what we're referring to. You'll just know that we're referring to something that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so
Not anymore, no. Ollie Smith, no, she doesn't shit in the woods because she's dead.
she just got eaten by a bear. Yeah,
But she might be some shit in the woods
Here we
after she
go.
comes out of a bear's arse.
Here we go. Some pretty exciting stuff going on here, because obviously a lot of people have been dying, but at this point in the story, there's been a lot of adversity, a lot of misfortune. You need a hero to arrive and save these kids, or maybe even a group of heroes. Yeah.
Four. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking four.
Oh, like a four.
How long?
Okay, so David. Yeah, surprise, David.
It was my
Andrew.
got everything.
Uh-huh.
It's Martin and Margarine. Sorry, carry on. Someone's
David, Andrew, and I grabbed the bear.
grabbed it.
3 11-year-old children grabbed a bear, whilst Jason took the axe and chopped up the bear.
I want to say that one of them grabbed it around the head and one around the body, but I think that's ahead of
That
time.
hasn't
Right?
happened
It's not
yet,
happened
yeah. Look forward to that in future TARDIS 5.
Oh my god, that's so good. The
Chopped
next
up the bear.
episode of TARDIS 5 is really good, I think.
And Howard's hated them all.
I have,
because
yeah.
They've been boring and nothing's happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So we all entered the cave. No more bears. Made table and chairs from wood.
Yeah, good.
Some amazing 11-year-old skills you've got going on there.
Yeah.
Used leaves for beds. Scream heard from outside. All rushed out to see Andrew being sliced up by a weird bird-like thing.
Bird.
No, not a bird. A weird bird-like thing.
Yeah, so a bird. Maybe a bird.
Oh, maybe it's a fucking dinosaur or something.
Okay, yeah, we're in the land of the lost.
Yeah. Is that Andrew Crime?
Yeah, it's Alf Crime. Crime.
Andrew, now dead.
Menstrual man now dead.
Thomas,
Should
Steve.
have had that menstrual on his cheek, should he? Then maybe he'd still be alive.
Howard's still bullying children.
That's
That's what's
that
happening.
bird
here.
probably
He's
saw
still
his,
bullying
saw
children.
his
at
cheek and
school.
thought, oh, there's a tasty menstrual, I could eat that.
Anyway,
That's him.
I don't know what you're talking about. Howard is exactly the same loser that he was when he was like 8 years old, and still laughing at the not the same type of jokes, not the same type of jokes that he laughed at when he was 8, but exactly the same jokes, like that he's been laughing at for 30 years.
No, I'm sensible now.
Okay, Thomas, Steve, and Philip went off looking for meat. I've found a steak, everybody.
Didn't we just murder a bear?
yeah.
We killed a bear. What's
And
that made
chopped
from?
it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and chopped it up. Yeah, you finished that already.
Well, after we chopped it up, we like hurled it and said, "Go look for it. Go find
Well,
fetch."
you haven't mentioned Thomas, Steve, and Philip for
They're
me. You
probably
don't like
dogs.
them.
They're probably some dogs.
yeah,
Fetch.
yeah. They went off looking for meat. 10 hours went past, not yet back, went to sleep. I've got a bad feeling about them. Day 3.
I think they just gone and ate the meat.
Do you want to do day 3 and I'm going to pour myself a drink?
Oh,
You
okay.
take
yeah.
over for a while.
All right.
Actually, I need to go and get some Coca-Cola. So...
Tom Baker stepping up there just to, advertise some Coca-Cola. I just need to go and fetch some Coca-Cola. Oh, Romano.
Oh my god!
You like
You've
it
got to
fizzy.
I don't want to miss anything amazing, so you've got to recap me when I get back if anything really really good happens.
Okay. Just gonna go on.
Or
Yeah.
maybe you could get while I go, you could get the prompts for the next.
I'll give you
poem.
some prompts for your
Next poem,
poetry.
yeah,
I'm gonna get you
okay.
some really bad prompts,
Yeah, thanks.
guys.
Do you need anything?
I need. Could I get one of your hand jobs, please, that you're so very good at? Because you give them to me all the time, and everyone knows you do.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, guys. So I'm looking. Do you want to do poetry? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some prompts.
No, but yeah, sure.
I'm looking for some prompts for some poetry, please, for Rufus. So anything about dolphins getting pissed in. Sugar lumps. That's a good one. Thank you. Dead dog. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, write what you know, isn't it? Jelly. Dead dog. The Midlands. No, we don't want to think about that. A 50-foot hairdresser. Nothing rhymes with hairdresser. I want to give him stuff that rhymes. A giant bag of grated cheese, yeah. Helmets. Killer toaster. Under sink living. I mean, yes, weirdly awkward. Yeah, you can have that one then. Okay.
Oh.
So, I've got you. You've got sugar lumps, jelly. It's a good one, right? Dead dog. Let me give an easy one there. A giant bag of grated cheese, and under sink living. Under
Well, I
sink
mean,
living.
I should probably pick up your baton and try and do them.
Oh
all.
yeah, definitely do them all. You did that whilst.
Yeah,
I
you'll
was-
need something to do while I do it, but we won't do it immediately.
Oh,
Let's carry
no,
on
not
with the
do it
survival,
immediately.
because the survival. I'm enjoying the survival diary.
It's very
the survival
exciting.
diary.
Okay, let me read you some survival.
Yeah, read me some
diary.
survival diary.
Okay. In the style of Richard Vranch on the piano.
No, just do it in the style of Howard Long, who's a genius.
Dingly, dingly, ding, ding, dingly, 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 and Richard Vranch, la 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 la. 1 million points.
Yeah, you can make fun of Clive.
We gotta
We do that joke all the time now.
Shh.
We went to school with Clive Anderson.
We said. Oh, we must have told them that so many times.
Yeah, sure.
We did go to school.
Yeah,
with
we
Clive
went to school with
Anderson.
a little girl called Clive Anderson, who was a couple of years younger than
She
us.
looked like Clive Anderson.
She looked like Clive Anderson,
She
but
probably
with,
didn't look
with
anything
long
like-
hair.
she didn't look
She
anything
looked
like
nothing
Clive.
like
We
Clive
decided she looked like Clive Anderson and called her that.
But not to her face. We never bullied or anyone.
Apart from Alf.
Apart from Alf.
Yeah.
But who you bullied, I didn't.
He was my friend. You're allowed to bully your friends. I used to call you orphan twat. Day 3. Woke up quite early. That sounds really fucking unlikely.
Yeah. Well, if you're on an island, you might. Birds start squawking or something. You're like, oh, fucking hell, monkeys are screaming. I better get up.
Yeah. Don't they have monkeys in Ireland though, do they?
No, but it's an island. It's not Ireland.
Right. Okay. So not entirely sure what that means.
You've not heard of what an island is before.
Well, and like you mean like parallel islands, but we don't know which island. So you're talking about like Ireland in a parallel world where they have monkeys,
No.
and like islands overset by like Planet of the Apes in
No,
Ireland,
I'm
set
not-
in Ireland.
I'm not talking about that. no.
Okay, well, okay. An island, an island, yeah. Woke up quite early from noises outside of caves. Thomas staggering all around. Simon did first aid on him. Thomas is now better. That's
Wow.
where the survival comes in.
Wow. Oh, someone survived, and a boy is allowed to survive.
Yeah, Thomas. I don't know who
Yeah.
that is. Ship sighted! 4 exclamation marks. Built fire real fast. But not fast enough. Ship gone.
Oh, shit.
A lot of people sad. Sad's more likely, isn't it? A lot of people sad. Jennifer ran off into jungle crying. Scream.
Jennifer.
Jennifer Taylor? Jennifer Taylor? No, Jennifer... Jennifer
Doesn't matter. Carry on.
Jennifer ran off into jungle crying. Scream heard from jungle. Mr. Miller rushed to see what had happened. He found Jennifer lying dead on the ground with her head chopped off.
Jesus.
Open brackets. Great. Close brackets.
What? Shit, he's not lying. That's real.
Head chopped off. Great. All went to bed.
What? After someone got there? There's a murderer in the forest. Like, I'm going to worry about the bear now because you killed it, but now you're like, oh, someone got their head chopped off. Went bed. You wouldn't do that if you were in your house. Did Kip's in bed? Watched Play School. Found my brother with his head chopped off. Went bed.
Yeah, but I don't care about Jennifer.
Yeah, but you should care about someone chopping people's heads off, even if you don't, because you should be scared about your own head getting chopped off.
Yeah, but it's probably one of these weird, like, Irish monkeys that's somehow got a sword.
Great.
Mr. Cotton kept watch. There you go. It's all right. I've got it covered. Mr. Cotton kept watch.
Kept shop. he had a bag with some crisps in. It's like, I'm opening a shop, everybody. I'm opening a shop.
Yeah. That's what he did. He kept watch for any, and like he used to say, more things that might kill us. I've crossed that out and changed it to for any dangers.
Is that your handwriting? Looks like someone else has done that.
It looks like I did it like 3 years later.
Yeah.
I'm going to redraft this.
Yeah, but I'll leave the great.
The only change I've made. Yeah, it's a much better story now. Midnight. Woke up at midnight. Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Cotton had shouted for help.
Oh shit.
He was fighting a giant rat.
Well, the stakes are getting higher.
I passed Hitler.
I passed Hitler. I passed Hitler. It was probably him that chopped that girl's head off. He had an axe. Now I'm scared.
Where are you going, Howard?
I'm just a tree. What's wrong? It's just a tree with an axe.
Just a tree.
Just a tree.
Just a tree with axe.
Don't need to worry about that. It's not Hitler. It's just a tree
with axe. Which says it's called Hitler. He was fighting a giant rat. I passed him the green blood-covered axe. You know, that green blood-covered axe
that we've established so well, yeah. Well, I know there was an axe used to kill the bear. I don't think it was green before, but yeah, sure.
Green-blooded bear. Which he used to defeat the rat with. We all went back to sleep. Yeah.
Anticlimax.
Well, I mean, you know, someone survived. You should be happy.
I am. It doesn't say great when people survive, though, does it?
The rat died.
Yeah.
Day 4. Woke up. Everyone else asleep.
Oh, I thought everyone else was dead.
Crept out of the cave to explore. Suddenly, a big crocodile appeared in front of me. His big eyes glaring at me and sharp teeth snaping away. Snaping
his
away.
Big teeth were going, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I don't know anything that Snape says.
I'm
says,
good,
Harry
really.
Potter.
Spoilers. I'm good, really. That's what he says.
I'm good, really, except for all that bullying children for no good reason.
He does have a reason though, because like he got bullied, so it's just it's a circle of abuse.
Circle of abuse. Yeah. It's all fine.
I mean, you know, Harry Potter's dad was a dick, right?
Oh yeah, but it's a bit weird to take it out on his son after he dies.
Well, he looks like him.
No, he's got his mother's eyes. I
It's
remember
all right.
saying
Fucking
that
kids
a
are
million
annoying.
times.
It's alright to take anything out on kids, because kids are fucking annoying, and it's really good to be horrible to kids.
Carry on.
Snaping away. Really fast.
Harry Potter. I don't really do a very good Snape impression.
Do you want me to teach you?
Yes, please.
Harry Potter. Make some meow. Stop having a fucking bell. So, the only thing... Oh, I like this. Snaping away really fast. I had to do something quick. So, ... 4 dots like Neil Breen.
Like Neil Breen, yeah.
I can't believe that Stephen Moffat read this story. And... ...
now.
Now. So, the only thing a brave person like me would do without a weapon... Oh, no, it's a joke. I ran up a tree as fast as my legs could carry me. which is like not fast. No speed could allow me to run up a tree. You can't run up trees, can you?
The
People
Flash can.
can't.
The Flash can
Can
run up. He runs up buildings and stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
so I ran up a tree as fast as the Flash because I'm the Flash. That's a reveal. Spoiler, I found out.
I was the Flash.
I didn't want you guys to find
Went
out
bed.
this way that I was the Flash. Yeah. I turned out to be the Flash, went bed. That did Kip's War.
Did Kip's War
Did
in
Kip's
bed.
War in bed.
But really fast because I'm the Flash.
I started dropping.
Isn't the Flash masturbates really fast?
I mean,
Like in just a sec, like you wouldn't even notice he'd done it because he's done it, cleaned up, put his trousers back on, and you haven't even seen it happen because it was so fast.
do you mean like if he on me, like some kind of weird sexual abuse thing?
No, I just meant does the
But why
Flash
did-
wank fast? I
I
don't
mean,
know
when
why
you-
you made it about you.
Because you said he cleans up before I can see it. It's like, well, I don't know who he is or
No,
where
what I
he
mean
lives.
is- what I mean is
As
if
if
you're
he
in-
comes into
if
my
you're
room,
in a
that's
room with a
wanker
Flash,
in,
yeah.
mops it up, and I'm like, what was that?
But if you're hanging out with Barry Allen, if you're in the pub with Barry Allen having a normal speed conversation,
Wait a second.
and like something
Wait
like,
a second. Barry Allen is the Flash.
yeah. You know when you went to the pub with him and you were
Yeah.
like, it feels like he's doing things that I don't know about because it's like sometimes he's there, like he suddenly moves and it's like, did you just do something? He's like, no, I didn't do anything. Do you think he's just having a wank? Do you think he's doing Kip's War really fast?
I think he's always doing Kip's War.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Carry on.
Yeah, I think if you slow down, if you pause if you're watching The Flash and you pause it, you just get a cock shot. You just get, it would just be Barry Allen like
Yeah. Okay.
that. Imagine.
He's Tyler Durden, really, isn't he?
Yes. Okay. I started dropping coconuts on the crocodile, and after 10 great shots on its eyes.
Wow, you're dropping coconuts on its eyes. I mean, that's impressive.
It ran away, shouting for its mummy. Shouting for its mummy.
Does that actually say that?
Yeah, it says it. It ran away, shouting for its mummy.
Wow.
Mummy?
I've seen a crocodile
the
do
bad
that.
man dropped 10 coconuts on my eyes.
After I ate his
Stop
friends.
telling lies. No one could drop 10 coconuts on a crocodile's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Flash, though, Mum. He was the Flash. Don't be ridiculous. The Flash are too busy masturbating to be dropping coconuts on a crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those sentences. I'll get that on a shirt. The Flash is too busy masturbating to drop coconuts on a crocodile's eyes t-shirt. You can get that now from manbycow.com.
I think we should really, really have a t-shirt that says, Did Kip's War Went Bed? Because, like, you could wear that and no one would know how rude it was, right? Can you do a Did Kip's War Went Bed t-shirt?
Yeah, we're going to get them.
Yeah.
I'd buy that. So I don't know what he's saying. He wants.
Probably not to the Kip's War one. No, Stuart Smith wants the Kip's War t-shirt.
Not sure which do
Nick
they
Dunn I think those last two probably do. I took him out of the Kip's War. Yeah, Did Kip's War Went Bed t-shirt with, I don't know, one of our podcast names on it. I don't know which one's appropriate. Probably Worst Writer, I guess, because that's the...
splooged out. Like on it, like so splooge with it in a sploogey kind of shape.
Sploogey shape, yeah.
Did Kip's War on this t-shirt and went to bed.
Katie
I did
Katie
Kip's War
Smith's-
on this t-shirt, and all I got was this dirty t-shirt.
With this spunky t-shirt. Katie Smith says, I still want a Nork one, so that's good. She means a Nork House t-shirt, right? Don't we do Gang House t-shirts? I thought we did that.
They was trying to bite me, Wem, and I kept rocking crocodiles. Crocodiles. Coconuts.
Did Kip's War with my crocodile in bed?
I was dropping crocodiles. Crocodiles. Holy shit.
No, seriously, don't we have Gang House t-shirts? Don't we have that? Is that not a thing they can buy with the crest on or whatever?
I don't know. I think J.K. Rowling might have stopped us from selling them.
Because you hashtagged it with Harry Potter.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, people can get like mugs and stuff with the
Not
house
Nork
things
House,
on.
it says.
Oh,
mean,
maybe we just.
I mean, it might
never-
be there. You might not have looked.
But it also might be possible that when we created Nork House, like you'd done the t-shirt so long before, you never put Nork House on. We should do a Nork House t-shirt and mug and all the rest of it. Then
Okay.
you can probably buy Flux Lovely Van, but not Nork House. That's probably the problem.
Okay. Okay, we'll do your Nork. We'll do your Nork House t-shirt.
If you want a Nork t-shirt, we'll sort it out for you.
And if you want a Did Kip's War Went Bed
We've got to do that.
t-shirt.
Let's go.
Climb down
I'm going
for
to
it.
buy that as well. That
No,
sounds
because
amazing.
they cost too much, don't
Yeah, and I'm not really going to buy a t-shirt from us. We only get like a 5% discount or something.
they? Discount.
I mean, we from the full price that they pay, we don't have to pay our share basically, but it's so small that
Hey, we get
really
like
for
about
us.
£1.36 when someone buys a T-shirt. Yeah.
So if we buy it, it's that much less. So that's why we don't buy our own stuff. It's really expensive. Okay.
I arrived back at the caves. 7 children and 2 teachers were all dead from being shot.
Oh God.
From being shot
By
poisonous darts.
Oh, okay.
That's-
With
I don't know.
no, the poisonous
that's the
darts had
person.
a gun.
Poison-
Yeah, poisonous darts had an assault rifle and
It's like the
shot
name
them.
of a wrestler or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm poisonous darts. I'm gonna shoot you. 10 chicken left. 2 teachers left. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I think that says 10 children.
10 teachers left. Yeah.
10 children left, not 10
children
chicken left.
Yeah. Chicken. Okay.
Yeah, 10 children left. 2 teachers left. I don't know how many chickens are left. Probably like in lots.
Oh, all the chickens.
I'll go to Mr. Fletcher wished that Mr. Smith was on the island because he could then make a small boat. Mr. Smith was the woodwork teacher, but Mr. Fletcher was the metalwork teacher. And if you're a metalwork teacher, you can't make a small boat.
At Castle Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Fletcher was my form teacher. I remember that.
Could he have? Did he
Could
often
he make
find
a metal boat?
wishing that Mr. Smith was there to
Oh,
make it?
that's all he ever said. We were like, you teach us some metalwork, Mr. Fletcher. So yamming on about how Mr. Smith can make a boat.
And Mr. Smith was a Jehovah's Witness, right? And he
Was he?
Yeah, he was a Jehovah's Witness.
Mr.
But
Fletcher was a born-again Christian.
right. Okay, so that was weird. But which
Yeah.
one of them cut their fingers off in the middle of class once, and then like put them in a hanky and like just like said, "I've got to go, guys." And then, like,
Neither.
yeah, one of them.
I'm gonna go with neither of them.
One of them, I think it was Mr. Fletcher.
I don't,
Totally
remember
cut
that.
his
I
fingers
don't remember
off.
that at all. Yeah, Mr. Fletcher. There was a.
Mr. Fletcher wished that Mr. Smith was on the island.
He did, but he also. I went to
If
the.
only there was a young cool teacher on the island. Yeah. Hey everybody, how's about we go play some roulette?
Yeah, let's go and put the bus on the roulette
I'm
table.
gonna put this crocodile on. Oh shit! Now there's 36 crocodiles
Now we're
trying
in
to get
really
me.
real trouble. Okay, I'm going to put the bear on. Oh, I made the same mistake again.
I'm gonna put this famous wrestler, Poisonous Dogs, on red 36. Oh shit!
Yeah. No. Mr. Fletcher, right? You remember the? You know the.
Mr. Fletcher.
You know the
Mr.
church?
Fletcher. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Fletcher. Why'd you like me to make a small metal boat? Oh, it sank.
You know the Black
Oh no,
Horse
metal
pub?
boats are a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's what you think. That's why the Titanic sank because it wasn't
Because it
made
was
of wood.
made out of metal. Yeah. Stupid.
What were they thinking?
You know the Black Horse pub?
Yes.
You know the church opposite it?
Yeah.
That is the church where I went there one time, and Mr. Fletcher was there, and they were fucking mental. They were born again Christians. They were all
Yeah.
like falling to the ground and speaking in tongues, and
It wasn't
the
your vicar
vicar was
there
like
falling on the ground with them.
cast-
speaking
yeah,
tongues?
yeah, no, that's why I was there. And they were casting the demons out and stuff, and I ran away halfway through because it was fucking terrifying.
So you've still got the demons in you.
Yeah, I have, because I ran away because like you said, my girlfriend was there, so I went outside and just had to wait for her in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, one of the born again Christians saw me go and thought, I'll go and help, right? And so I'm sitting out there waiting, just going, oh, she'll be out in like whatever amount of time, and I'll apologise, but tell her that was fucking terrifying. I'm never going there again. And one of them came out and was like, and started talking to me all like concerned and stuff. Were you feeling bad? And I was like, yeah, it was kind of unpleasant. I find it a bit. And he's like, that's because you've got demons in you.
Yeah.
I was like,
You need
Really?
You need to do Kip's War. Get them out.
I mean, if he'd said that, I might have understood. But at least I know what he wants. Then He's like, I can help you do Kip's War.
Do you want me to help you get Kip's War? Do you want me to help you
he,
do?
he didn't do that. No, because he was a Christian. He wasn't a weird pedo, right? He was just this weird
Oh, yeah,
Christian.
he was a Christian, not Catholic.
So
Come on.
So he said like, that's because you've got demons in you. I'm like, oh, okay. He said, do you want me to invoke the Holy Spirit?
Oh, that sounds like doing Kip's War to me.
It does a bit. But I didn't think of that. I didn't think of anything dirty. I just thought he was a Christian. He's like, do you want me to invoke the Holy Spirit? I was like, yes. Because I was like, yeah, I do. Because if this guy actually brings the Holy Spirit, that's going to change my whole life, and that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And if not, who cares? Do you know what I mean? And it's not like, why did you say no to something like that? So he's like, okay. I was like, yeah, go on, please invoke the Holy Spirit. And so he started praying. And I think first he said, you'll feel a great, something like a spirit enter your body, a great lightness and all this. And he told me what's going to happen. And he started praying, and he prayed for about 5 minutes. And then at the end he turned to me and he said, do you feel better? And I went, yeah. Because I felt nothing, obviously. And he was like, good. And then he left. He was happy. He'd done his thing. And he left me alone. And I was like, okay, so I guess I'm an atheist now. That was it. That was kind of the moment when I went, I think I might be an atheist, everybody. Sorry, everybody, I tried, I did my best.
Well, you only tried Christianity.
Yeah. No, I didn't try any of them, really. What I tried was to believe something,
You're
and I found myself empty.
Sucked off by a member of every religion before you decide it's not for you.
Oh, I'm working on that at the moment.
Yeah.
If there's any Buddhists out there, I've still got to tick that box. All right, anyway, and
it's going to go forever. Oh, I don't know where it was. Mr. Fletcher wished that Mr. Smith was on the island because he could then make a small boat. I mean, you arrived on a boat, right? Got there on a boat.
That
Used
didn't
that
work
boat.
out.
Didn't Robert Woodward fall through a hole in it and get violently eaten by a shark?
There was a lifeboat. They got off the big boat and got on a lifeboat, so they've got a boat.
They got a boat. Then Mr. Cotton said, "What about the lifeboats?" Okay.
I mean,
Fucking hell.
yeah. Look, young Howard's way ahead of you.
Fucking hell. I said, what about the lifeboats? Why don't we go on the boats we already have rather than building one, you fucking plum? The sea was calm.
I wish that woodwork teacher was here to build a boat so we didn't have to get on one of those 3 boats we've already got.
I wish the zoology teacher was to build us a crocodile to attack us. Oh.
To build us some monkeys. I wish the coconut maker was here.
Yeah.
What? I really wanted a coconut, but I don't know how to get one unless Mr. Coconut Maker's here.
Mr. Coconut. The sea was calm. The sun was just about out of sight. We went to bed.
Brilliant. Is that the end of the section?
Since we went to bed, there was when we went to bed, there was a hard day's work ahead of us.
Shall I take over again?
Should. I'm going to go for a wee, though. Do you want to read it when I'm gone, or...?
If you don't mind missing it, yeah, okay. I'm
going to miss it.
Well, what I've
I've
got to write something at some point, but then
I know,
you've
but
got
you
to
can't just
entertain
write
them while
at
they do
them.
that.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
weird,
okay.
isn't it?
I'll carry on reading them. Unless you want me to save it for you, because it's brilliant.
It's pretty great.
It's pretty brilliant, yeah.
Do you want to do something else?
Yeah,
Why don't you answer some of their questions? Facebook questions.
Yeah, okay. I'll look at Facebook questions, and you... Hang on, I've got to find them first. That'll take me a million years.
Can we press this button and make them appear? Oh, it's gone.
That's right, I'll find it. Moderate group. That's not true.
Yeah.
What's the picture that I used? What is it? Which one of these is it? Is it that one?
I don't know. Ben Ross says, if you had to cosplay a Star Wars character, who would it be?
I wouldn't.
Liv.
Is there a Star Wars character that just wears regular clothes? I'm all for other people cosplaying. Go for it.
Nathan Twyman, hi Nathan Twyman, says, did you listen to Stephen Moffat on Sitcom Geeks?
No.
It certainly made me appreciate the craft of Howard Long. In the future, people will only know the character Doctor Who through the works of Howard Long. I hope that is true. I didn't hear him on Sitcom Geeks.
I saw the post of it because we see all the British Comedy Guide post because we're on the group of British Comedy Guide too. But then I thought of listening to it. Then I was like,
you can't handle this Welsh accent, can you?
I can't understand a word of it. Yeah. All right.
There you go. If you could go back in time and tell your 10-year-old self a thing.
I'm gonna have to unplug your phone. Is that all right?
Yeah. Totally do that.
All right. So Keith Somerville says, if you could go back in time and tell your 10-year-old self that this is what you were going to be doing on Saturday evenings when you're 40, what would he say? 10-year-old would be happy. Because it's like, I'd be going back and saying, listen, 10-year-old self, when you're 40, you're going to be doing exactly the same thing you're doing now, but with future technology. And other idiots will care, unlike now. So, yeah, that'd be... I feel like if I went back and told my teenage self, I might be disappointed. But my child self would be super happy about that. Ben Ross, if you could go back in time to speak to 10-year-old you, what more useful thing would you say or do? In about 20 years, you're going to encounter a man called Ben Ross. Avoid him. That's what I'd say. How many tabs do you have open and what are they? I think one. It's this, just because I can see your comments. Has he got... I don't know how Howard's phone works. Alright. Oshine says, I think I've forgotten how to say your name again. Is there any real-life equivalents of the characters in Man by Cow that inspired the fictional version's creation? Mostly the answer is no. We don't really create. Well, no, that's not true, Ben Ross. We really do like you, but also we like, pretending that we don't sometimes. But we love you, all of you. So Ashine says, are there any real life equivalents of the characters in Man by Cow that inspired fictional versions creations? We don't really make characters like that, but there is one, which is Mike, right? Who Howard plays, who was a boss of Howard's, called Mike. He didn't even bother changing the name. He kept the same. What? The question is, are any of your characters based on real people? Which one is it?
Hello.
Based on Mike, what was it?
Mike Pauling, hello.
Who was your boss, right?
Yeah, hello. Welcome to Hackney Career Parochial School.
Don't say whatever you work, he might still be there.
I don't work at Hackney Career Parochial anymore. I've actually gone on to a different job at another school.
Yeah, but what did he say? What was his line that you used to...
He used to say,
I tell you what, Howard. I don't normally like pop music, but I heard this song by Shakira. I really like her. I really do. Yeah, really like that. I really do.
And he used to say, he'd often say that how much he liked things, and that's why
Mike says.
He'd like.
I like this.
I like this. Yeah. Well, he didn't do that, right? But you just kind of doubled it up. You made a structure out of it.
I would never be. I mean, Mike's never as funny as actual Mike. Mike was amazing, and he was one of those guys that had his trouser belt like up above there, but he'd fume in. He'd be like,
I tell you what, Howard. I don't like what's going on in the office. And
really, he'd be annoyed. Cause I've only seen you all, Mike. I can't imagine him being annoyed.
He never swore anything, but he was like, blooming heck, and that kind of thing. It was like a real actual character, so you didn't have to do any work.
Okay, so that one, but pretty much no others, right? That was based on actual people.
Mr. Fluck.
He's based on Howard's real character.
You can see me create that character live in the
origin of Mr. Fluck video. Yeah. If you joined the secret gang, which is really good. That's just one of the many things you could see. The origin of Mr. Fluck on video.
Yeah.
Watch Howard creating the character
live on video.
Live on video. That's not live. Yeah, but the opposite of live. All right.
Hitler is based on no one. It's a completely
Hitler
fictitious...
is a bit, isn't he? Because Hitler is actually based on two. Actually, Hitler is based on a real person a bit, because partly he's based on
Tommy Wiseau.
No, I was going to say partly based on Wilhelms, which was your character.
Wilhelms isn't a real person. That's
that was my. I'm building up to the real character. That's how you tell stories. You leave the most interesting part till last. You see.
Shit.
Partly he's based on a character you used to do, but really ridiculously ramped up to a stupid level. Yours was much more subtle. Well, yours wasn't subtle at all, but mine was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But also. Tommy
you can see Wilhelms in the sorting videos now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, although he's a bit more ridiculous now, mate. No, he's probably quite similar, isn't he?
Same.
Yeah, he was very ridiculous.
He's probably got more ridiculous as it went.
Yeah. But Wilhelm was a more ridiculous version of the alien leader in Heinrich, anyway, wasn't
it?
Yes.
So actually, Hitler's based on
my character,
on me doing a counterpart to you.
So it starts off with me doing a dodgy German accent in an old film we made. Then
that sounds Russian, right?
It sounds kind of
He's like a Russian Jew, right?
He's like a comedy Jew character from the 1980s. But I was trying to do a German accent.
What are you doing, Wilhelm?
Yeah.
It was like,
And then you did a more ridiculous Film sounds, which was
the Peter Lorre kind of like,
that's
my friend. And then when I did Hitler, I was like, when we just talked about having the character of Hitler, I was like, well, the only way to get away with having Hitler as a character is to make him utterly clownish and ridiculous. Otherwise, it's not going to be funny because either it's been done before or it's Hitler, and that's no fun. So it's like, it's got to be the hammiest, most ridiculous. Oh, hello, it is me, Hitler. It's got to be fucking ridiculous, or it's not going to be funny. And so I did start from your character, but then I just went okay. And also partly it's that thing of the nondescript European accent that a lot of like British or American actors do, and they're like, he's European. Where is that? I don't know. I can't really make any difference between those accents. So it's that kind of, hello, it's me, Hitler. It's not meant to sound like it's from anywhere particular. It's just this stupid Europe accent.
And he's a literal clown because he does all those jokes, those tricks and everything. And and the video of Hitler's Brillo Dillo magic tricks.
That's actually free, I think. I think you can get that if you go to Patreon and look at the free sample stuff. I'm pretty sure.
At least you'll definitely find it on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
We've shared 6 people.
Oh, it keeps going up and down, but it's been more around 25.
Not everybody loves Hitler.
No.
I'm going to drop it. I'm going to
No,
23.
it's been more around 25 for quite a while. It's been a long time since we hit 30. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah,
so
about
that,
12 years,
but
right?
also, but also, Tommy Wiseau,
Yeah.
because when I started doing that Hitler, you noticed a couple of times that I'd kind of do a little bit like,
Yeah.
and you suggested I should do that kind of, it's me, hello, it's me Hitler,
I got
just
something
that
for you.
yeah. So it is a little bit of that as well.
Fantastic.
Okay. Anyway, should we have a bit more survival diary?
Yes, please. I mean, unless you guys don't want it.
Yeah, let us know if you want more survival diary.
Do you want to write your poetry now?
What are you going to do while I do that?
I will get some. I'll get the prompts for. I'll get a bunch of prompts.
You've got to do a story.
For my story.
Maybe that's the last thing. Okay. Let me blow my nose.
You might need more paper if you're going to write 5 poems.
I'll write them small.
Okay. There, you've got a pen over there.
All right, so I'm writing poems.
Okay, guys. Later on, I'm going to write an amazing story. So I just need a choice of genres from you guys. Could I get some genres? Looking for genres. Aye, looking out for genres. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Never stop looking for genres. Looking out for genres. Sexy vagabonds. That's not a genre. I'm not putting that. The romantic horror. Okay, that is. Romantic horror. Alien, yeah, alright. Jane Austen. The Alien film. Okay, why do you put Alien, you douche? Animal.
Be nice. Be nice.
Animal.
To them. Be nice to them, Howard.
You Lego Brill. I know I missed that one. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's
What's that?
gone.
Linear sci-fi, crime, prehistoric drama, crime.
No, you just write. Don't
telekinesis.
write your fucking poetry. I can scroll down. Animal War. That was the one I wanted. Animal War. That's a good one. Crime. Telekinesis. Is that a genre or is that a gift? Space sausage. I'm not sure that's a genre. Roller skating's not a genre. Buddy cop sci-fi. Yeah, alright. That's a genre. Buddy cop sci-fi. Exciting. Yeah, right. Fishing. Exciting fishing trip genre. Yeah, I like exciting fishing trip. Okay, stop giving me genres now. And what I'm looking for now is Linda. Never stop looking for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Now, what did we do when we did Rufus? We did genre. What did we do when we did Rufus? We did genre and, someone tell me. Not you. You carry on. How many poems have you written?
None.
One.
None. No, not one. None.
Just rhyme words. Once there was a dog.
It's really difficult. I can't remember how I did it last time.
It's because you've got. Do you want to go in another room and do it so you're not distracted by me talking?
No, that's
Wise
all right.
wars. Location. Yeah. All right. Give me a location. Oh, character. Yeah. Okay. Character, and or a location. In fact, yeah. Fuck location. I'll just have a character. But it will definitely be set in the shed, thanks, Kate. Half a monkey. Yeah, alright, yeah, fair enough. Half a monkey. Norway nun. Yeah, Norway nun. I don't really know what Norway nun is. Double nun. Okay, yeah. Double nun. I don't really get that. Jeff Goldblum. Space Wizard Barrel. I don't think that's a character. I've definitely never heard of Space Wizard Barrel before. What are you saying? You're trying to tell me. Okay, I need some more characters. Okay, yes. A sentient bag of flour. Thanks for that one, Oisin. A massive swan. Yeah, that's good. I like the fact that it's not a regular sized swan, but that it's massive, of course. So there's some characters. That's good to work with. Rufus is still writing poetry, so either I can add a third element, or yeah, so the third element. No, that's not, because it's just way too complicated. Saturday, 5th September. Woke up, watched telly, open brackets, TV, television, close brackets, to be continued, ... Did last performance of Kip's War, got chocolates, went bed. Sunday, 6th of September, went grandma's, had dinner, had tea, went home, watch Freddy's Revenge, went bed. I don't think I should be allowed to watch Freddy's Revenge when I'm 11. That sounds terrifying. And then I went straight to bed. Monday, 7th September, went school, had science, came home, watched telly, bed. Tuesday, the 8th of September, French. Went school, had maths, PE, games. Awful, didn't have games kit, only PE kit. You know, a different pair of shorts. That must have been terrible. Came home, probably going swimming later. If so, I will put a tick in this box. There's a tick in the box. If not, I will put a cross. Bed. Wednesday, 9th of September. Went school. Came home. Did homework. Went bed. Thursday, 10th of September. Went school. Came home. Watched TV. Went bed. Friday, 11th of September. Went school. Came home. Went to audition for The Sound of Music. After watched TV, got in the play. Wow, that's a quick result. If I go to an audition these days, just weeks before they tell me I've not got the part. I am Kurt. The Chaos is performing it. Colville Amateur Operatic Society. Came home. Went bed. Have you written 5 poems?
No, I've written 3 poems about all 5 subjects.
Oh, wow.
But they are rubbish. Alright, my subjects were sugar lumps, jelly, dead dog, a giant bag of grated cheese, and under sink living. I might have forgotten that last one.
Okay.
The last one, yeah.
That's alright, it's just Ben Ross, he's a douche.
No, I did got it, I got it.
Okay, I like Ben Ross.
Cheese, cheese, good for your bag. The more you eat, the more you sag. There you go. That's my first poem. Cheese, cheese, good for your bag. The more you eat, the more you sag. Alright? Nailed? Alright. Jelly good, jelly nice. Jelly in my nose. Jelly in a massive bag because I ate it twice. Definitely messed up the rhyming scheme there.
Good.
Didn't read it back. Once a great big lumpy dog.
Oh my
That's
god.
better than I remember it being. Once a great big lumpy dog put sugar in my bed. He hid and lived under the sink, and now he's fucking. Right, there you go. What else?
Oh, it's good. I mean, you deployed an F bomb and everything right at the end there. It's fucking
Yeah, it's
sweet.
classic,
That's
classic.
great stuff. Yes. Goosey Cracker says bonds of poetry, Rufus. You've got
Thanks, mate.
laughter and 3 claps. You got a ha 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 ha. Perfect. You got a lol. That means love
It means lots of love, right?
out loud.
Love. Can you keep quiet when you love me, please?
Rufus's Poetry Corner should become a podcast.
But who is this Rufus? Okay.
Better rhymes. Okay, everyone agrees that your poetry is better than mine.
I did mess up.
And
on
I'm
there.
not offended by
No,
that.
yours was amazing too.
I'm not offended
I
by
feel
that
like
at
yours
all.
was better. I feel like yours was better.
No, yours is just somehow dumber. It's somehow so much dumber.
Because I really hate poetry. I've not got any experience of writing it, and I've always hated it, so I've always avoided it. So I don't really read it, and I don't really write it, and
Wembrandt says we do love it. Who said
Oh,
that they didn't?
Thanks, Wembrandt. I feel really, really attacked now.
Yeah, that's really bad. Why are you writing this shit?
Jeez, okay, minus a million to people.
Is that Rose Parsons?
That's Rose Parsons. I mean, who do you think it is? Evil Rose Evil Parsons.
Definitely not
from
using.
Oadby.
Definitely not using any of her plots of ours ever again.
Yeah, I'll change it because we were going to use it, right?
Yeah,
she was
we
going to get a
definitely
million
was
points,
gonna get
but
a million
no, not anymore. We'll switch it to someone, I don't know, like Ben Ross.
Yeah, come on.
All right. Day 5, Survival Diary, everyone. We're still going. I'm really enjoying this.
Oh, it's still alive.
I mean, I feel like we're probably not going to, it's already getting quite late. We're probably not going to get onto anything else.
No.
But if we don't, this is brilliant, and we'll do this again sometime and get onto the other stuff.
Yeah, it's all much of a muchness.
Yeah, but no, Survival Diary's been pretty amazing so far. Yeah. Day 5, we all got up at 7 o'clock, took some food on the boats. They've had boats for 5 days, and they've just been like, oh, hang on a minute. We've been, like, most of us are dead.
Yeah.
We've been attacked by bears and crocodiles, but
yeah.
What if we get on the boat?
Yeah.
Right. They can probably see the land. It's just over there.
Yeah, but remember, nobody remembered about boats until Mr. Fletcher said, "What if we built a boat?" And then they were like, "Oh,
yeah, we've got one.
We've got some boats.
Yeah.
We could use those." Because nobody knew that you could get off an island with a boat, apart from when that boat went by and they all started a fire really fast.
Yeah. But not fast enough.
Yeah, but they built that fire out of their boats. That was the problem. What wood have we got? We've got these boats. Quickly.
Yeah. What wood have we got? All right. No, they didn't burn all the boats though, because they took some food on the boats and got in. We rowed in turns. David Everton fished. Suddenly we got a bite.
Mm-hmm.
A big bite.
Uh-oh.
Not something biting the fish bait though, because a shark had just bit his hand off.
Oh shit.
Mr. Fletcher tried to help David, but he fell in, and a pool of blood rose to the top.
Like in Jaws.
Simon then did first aid on David. So Mr. Fletcher died, not David. And soon David was better.
Oh, what, he grew
His
it
hand
up?
back. I'm really good at first aid.
Yeah,
okay.
I learned it from David Tennant.
Yeah. Here, have some regeneration power. But be careful, because that hand that's now in a shark may turn into another you and then go
That's
off
true.
to a different universe with Billy Piper. Right? So watch that, all right? Okay.
Oh, he is David, isn't he? Because Dave Art's saying,
he's
David
David,
lives, but David just had his hand grow back by magic.
Yeah.
That
Katie
was-
Smith says he did a Doctor Who.
Yeah.
But a David Tennant Doctor Who. Pretty much that's not a Doctor Who, that's a David Tennant Doctor Who.
Oh, I've got a physiotherapist, right, at the moment, and
Show off. We can all have a physio. Maybe I've got a physiotherapist I'm not just telling you about.
and
Maybe I've got 2. Maybe I've got 3 physiotherapists.
and we happen to be talking about Doctor Who.
You fucking loser. Yeah.
And because like he lives in, he used to live in Crouch and he's moved, but so he lived around the corner from David Tennant, and so he used to see
Which
David
one?
Tennant.
Which one? The original or
David
the one that
Tennant?
grew out of his hand?
I don't know, but he said like on several occasions he saw a different woman come to David Tennant's door out of the house, kiss him and leave.
Snog him.
Player.
Kiss him and leave?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they just
the morning
deliver
after.
like they're just delivering
No,
a
not
kiss.
come to the door, ring the bell, but like
Ring the bell, kiss him, leave.
yeah, he likes having people deliver kisses.
Okay.
You did it here first.
Okay, so David's hand grew back. Then got a cameo now. Then Ben was eating an orange. I'm assuming it's Ben Ross. Ben Ross was eating an orange when a big clawed arm reached out of the water and grabbed him. He was pulled under the water, and a large burp was heard.
Oh.
It shook the boat, and Lorraine fell overboard and drowned.
Yeah. The scaly arm didn't want her. She just drowned.
She just drowned, yeah.
Didn't pull her
Hey,
in.
we're almost finished. Look.
Didn't pull her in. Could have
Didn't
pulled her in.
Oh my god, look, the next page is Jack's Turkeys. You were saying this is like Jack's Turkeys, you're right. It was like the day before or something.
Shit.
This is part of your...
That's where I got the idea for Jack's turkeys from.
Yeah.
What if I killed a load of chickens?
No, hang on, it's Christmas. Turkeys. All right. Okay, well, it took the boat and
I
Lorraine
had
fell
fun
overboard.
murdering everyone I know last week. What if I murdered loads of
But
chickens
now they're
this
all
week?
dead. What else can I do? So Lorraine fell overboard and drowned. Night came, and eventually we all fell to sleep. Day 6. We were all woken by the cry of "Land ahoy!"
Hooray!
And so there was about half a mile away. After only 3 minutes, it's a fast boat. It's rowing through half a mile. 3 minutes. Fucking hell!
It's not far, is it?
After about 3 minutes, we reached the shore.
Yeah, half a mile. We can row half a mile in.
Maybe.
3
Only
minutes.
3 children. Oh, sorry. After 3 minutes, we reached the shore, losing only 3 children in the process.
That's because you rowed too fast.
Yeah, 6 exclamation marks. Because that's a fun thing. Child death. Yay! Unky Howard. We all got out of the boat. David, Simon, Jason, Thomas and I, not forgetting Mr. Cotton. We had landed in France. It's all happened between England and France. All these bears and sharks are off the coast of France.
And weird bird-like creatures.
Yeah.
And that crocodile. and the weird scaly arm that came out of the water.
That's true. Yeah, sea monsters.
So I don't know if women survived, did they? All the women
No.
died.
David, Simon,
Which
Jason,
is proof-
Thomas, Howard, and Mr. Cotton.
Proof that men are made of
rubbish
tougher
stories.
stuff.
Yeah, that men,
than women.
Right, terrible stories where all the women die. We had landed in France, where we all decided to stay, but only for 3 weeks. Okay. When we arrived back home, we were all glad to see old Coville. And we didn't even think about all those dead kids. There is something in the air. Oh no, we have been away so long that the third war is on.
Oh no!
And then it says,
thinking?
hell, and then there's like it's like he died when he was writing that the third war is on. Hell. Written by Howard Long. Although even though he was dead, he had time to write written by Howard Long at the end. But the best thing. Now you might think a teacher might read this and go, "What the shit is wrong with you, Howard? You need to see the school counsellor." We didn't have them in those days, did we? But imagine. No. It says 19 out of 20 merit. Because it's marked by Mr. Cotton and you didn't kill him, right?
Well, no, we all died at the end because of the third war.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't kill him with a shark or something.
Not the third war!
Ever. Set a long time ago. We're very old.
Yeah.
was
There's something.
amazing.
Oh no, there is something in the air. We've been away too long, and the third war has
What's
got
that
us.
in the air? It's a war. I smell a war.
I smell war in the air. I can feel war coming in the
Anyway,
air tonight.
Jack's turkeys. It was Christmas Eve.
No,
Jack was
not
fetching
Jack's
one of his
turkeys.
turkeys for Christmas dinner, but all the turkeys escaped in the process. Jack had to catch his turkeys. He chased them round his garden. Suddenly the turkeys noticed that the front gate was open, so they rushed out. There were 10 turkeys. 2 ran into a butcher's shop and never came out again. 2 more took a quick dip in the Thames, but they sank. And 1 turkey jumped into someone's garden and landed on a barbecue.
And it instantly died.
There were only 5 turkeys left. 1 ran into
That's
a tramp
right.
sack. 1 ran into a tramp sack.
Yeah.
Uh,
And instantly died.
and the tramp ran off. 2 slipped in the snow and slidded into a poultry
Well, they
house.
instantly died.
And they were never seen again.
of
Then
death.
1 saw a car and got inside. The car drove off. That's the most disturbing one, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of death going on, but then this one turkey got into a car.
Get into my
Come and see my
car,
puppies in my
turkey.
prison. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Would you like some sweets, last little turkey?
The last turkey saw an open gate, blah, blah.
Yeah, you're a pretty turkey, aren't you?
Yeah. Amazing. What are we doing next? You got to write a story.
Oh fuck! What?
Did you got some prompts, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
So what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
You have to get prompts.
Diary.
Yeah.
Give me your diary.
Or you can have questions or
I'm
diary.
bored of the
You want me
questions. I think
to-
I read all the questions.
Okay, wait a second. You need to first of all you need to tell me which prompts you want me to use.
Okay.
Because you only used 1 for this, isn't it? That just says mice, mice, mice. Said it twice.
Do you drink?
Always.
There you go. So, what's the options?
Very high parts. Oh no, that's pants.
Very high parts.
No, here we go. This is my characters. This is my choice of characters, and this is my plot genres. Plots. There's the genre.
Half a monkey. That's the
Genres.
genre. Okay.
That's a genre. Half a monkey's not a genre.
Is that Alien? Romantic horror, exciting fishing trip,
Fishing.
Alien, Jane Austen, Animal War, buddy cop sci-fi. I don't know. What do you want? What do you prefer? What do you like? You choose one.
Animal War.
Animal War. Okay, I choose Animal War. Half a monkey, double none. Jeff Goldblum. That's not how you spell Jeff in Jeff Goldblum.
No, I know.
A
I was thinking of the G of Goldblum before I got to the Jeff. It's a sentient bag of flour.
okay.
Or a massive swan.
I don't know.
Can I have an exciting fishing trip
Yeah.
with Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's what I choose. That is my choice. Okay.
I haven't got any paper, so I'll just make it up. Once upon a time.
Do you want some paper?
Yeah. Might be a while on this one.
Remember how short mine was? That's fine. Doing it really short is fine.
Really. I'll use this kid's book that I found.
No,
It's
no,
got
no,
loads of empty space in it.
Don't ruin your book. I've got loads of paper.
Norman's interests are scoffing buns and elephants. Why elephants? Says the teacher. How elephants is what I say to the teacher. How does Norman scoff elephants?
Do you want something to lean on?
Lean on me, and I'll be your friend. Somebody. I've got Dennis the Menace to lean on.
Okay, cool.
To lean on. You get on with my diary, and I'll write.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead.
What am I
'Cause
writing
I feel
about?
like I don't know what I just told you.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum in an Animal War.
No. An exciting fishing
All right,
trip.
so I'm going to skip ahead in Howard's diary.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, so basically,
And
no, don't read it out loud.
Exciting.
Shh, you got to be quiet. Okay, so while Howard, right? No, don't speak out loud as you write. Just write in your head. Write in your head with your head pencil. Okay. Okay, so while Howard writes a story that he'll read a little later, I'm going to go back to his diary, his secret diary of Howard Long, aged 11. Okay, so got up, went school, came home, went dream merchants. Went dream merchants.
That's just another word for bed, isn't it?
That's another word.
That's where you get the merchandising of dream from.
That's
bed,
yeah,
right?
but that's another euphemism for doing Kip's War in bed. That's your new euphemism.
Yeah, I'm not going to do Kip's War
Went
anymore.
dream merchants in bed. Oh, Mum caught me. Went dream merchants. Went bed. Okay, next day, Wednesday, 23rd. Got up, went school, maths test. Came home, first time I mention homework, did homework. First time I mention homework, did homework.
It's not. I've said it like every other diary entry.
Story for RS. Oh, I wonder if that's Very's. Stories for RS, probably Very's and his magic fucking toothpick. And his disappearing house. And he's fighting a jumping pig.
Massive jumping pig.
Massive jumping pig, yeah. Watched Christine with Kelly. Kelly who played Kip. Oh, really? So Kelly came to my house and she played Kip.
Kelly's a guy.
Sorry, Kelly came to my house and he played Kip in bed with me.
You didn't. Kelly George never came to my house. That's what it says.
That's what it says. Watch Christine. No, it says watch Christine with Kelly George. Thursday.
Oh, who played Kip?
Yeah.
What's Christine?
That's the thing you watched. Watch Christine. That's a movie by Stephen King, right?
Yeah, but Kelly George isn't in Christine.
No, you watched it with Kelly George.
No. I wouldn't have gone to the cinema with Kelly George.
Maybe you watched it at your house.
He was an actor from Grange Hill.
Maybe you're lying. Anyway, but basically what I'm taking from
In my
this...
mind, I was playing Kip's War with Kelly George.
What I'm taking from this is that you went to bed with Kelly George and he beat you off. Alright, Thursday. Got up, went school, applied studies, came home, went bed. I mean, that's the whole entry for Thursday. Friday. Oh god, this is the crossed out, got up, went school, died. Haha, how did I write that I died? Poo off. I remember that. Okay, so let's skip ahead. Boring. Thursday.
I've literally no idea how to write a parable.
Just write some things happening. I didn't write a parable.
That's a good line. I've got a good line there.
Excellent.
Said.
Okay. Wednesday, the 30th of September. Got up, went to school, dead good. What kind of fucking loser were you? I went to school, it was amazing. I love school. Oh, look at me. I took an apple for the teacher. The teacher really likes me, but all the other kids think I'm a fucking moron. Because I spend all my time writing stories and about them dying.
Well, it's the past. It's only the past where it's uncool to go to school. School is cool now.
No, this is the
cool.
past. This is the past.
I know, but you're an adult now. You should not think that me thinking that school is good is a bad thing.
It is, though.
I
All right.
hate school. Live.
Got up, went to school.
Right about.
Got up, went to school, dead good. Had maths tutorial, RS, brackets, merit. That's got to be varies. Geography and history, came home. Went Hinkley to have photo session for Dream Merchants. Came home, made slush puppy signs. Watched Blake's Magic, went bed. What are you fucking talking about? Got up, went to school, maths homework, poo, loads of it. Came home, watched Raiders of the Lost Ark, went bed. This is why we cut most of this. Got up, went to school, maths homework again.
Yeah, but if you keep going, you get to the picture section.
Oh my god. Got up. Oh, I skipped that because what are they going to... Oh, it's got Woggy in it though.
It's got a rabbit. Oh, it's really good. What happened?
Got up, went to school, maths homework again, started writing new adventure game book, Super Mole. We haven't got that one though, right? We didn't. That wasn't one of them that we had. When we did it.
Somewhere.
That's
Quite
another.
somewhere.
That's another adventure game book, guys. Another choose your own adventure that we have not used in the free Time Pig episode or on a live stream. We need to find that, Howard. Anyway, apparently it says it's dead cool here. Dead cool. Went bed.
Oh, played.
Got up, went to school. Applied studies, dead good. Me, Alf Crime, and Ben Miller. That's weird. Went to school with Ben Miller out of Miller and Armstrong. You never told me that before.
Yeah. I remember meeting him afterwards, and he was like all leathers and had a motorbike, and he'd done time and everything.
And that TV show. Would have won with our bridge and car if we'd had enough time. Came home and watched TV.
Did it said the butler, and they all died.
Got up, went to school.
Deadly.
Came home, finished Super Mole, watched TV. Bus Stand Golden Girls, went bed. Got up, watched Muppet Babies. Went Hey Marketeers. I Am in a Play Called A Christmas Thing. Came home. Went Claire's.
What's that?
It's just says some people write like this, some people write like this. It's just you doing stupid handwriting. David Bridegroom. Hang on. Went Claire's wedding.
Who?
David Bridegroom wasn't there though. He had had an accident the day before. Broke his spine. Came home, watched TV. That's real. Basically, got up, watched Muppet Babies, went Hey Marketeers, I Am in a Play Called Christmas Thing, came home, went Claire's wedding. David, the bridegroom, wasn't there though. He had had an accident the day before, broke his spine. Came home, watched TV, illustrated Super Mole, packed all adventure game books ready for puffin.
Listen, I can't stop illustrating Super Mole just because someone's broken their spine.
No, it's just the way you write about it though.
That's my new T-shirt. I can't stop illustrating Super Mole just because someone's broken their spine T-shirt.
Good another one, yeah. Monday, the 12th of October. Got up, went to school, no homework, came home, watched TV, went chaos to rehearse, sound of music, came home, read,
Okay,
sorry,
stop.
end of diary.
Oh,
That's what it says, sorry, end of diary, bye. Ran out of space.
Oh,
of
no.
space.
Yeah, the sad thing is that is although that was the worst thing you think you've ever heard, I just wrote something worse.
Brilliant, let's hear it then. I'm looking forward to it. Go on, Howard, read us your amazing story. What were the prompts?
I don't remember, so I just used
All right,
all of
fuck
them
it.
up for something like you did. I took a leaf out of your book.
Fair enough.
It's called Jeff. Oh, mate, there's a clue in the title actually. It's called Jeff Goldblum and the Exciting Fishing Trip.
Okay, brilliant.
Once upon a time, there was a fish called Jeff Goldblum. He said, Jeff Goldblum. Would you like to do an animal war? Said Mr. Fluck. Jane Austen will be there,
Brilliant, brilliant.
said Jane Austen. And she played Kip's War with his fly too. Oh, cast Harry. I'm a massive swan, said Brian
Brian
Blessed.
Blessed, yeah.
With wet said Brian Blessed, which was hands down. Oh yeah, a massive swan, said Brian Blessed, which was hands down the most interesting thing he'd ever said. A bag did it, said the her, and then all died deadly ever after.
That's a good line. I all died deadly ever after. That's excellent.
Thank you.
All right, what do you say we read like one more thing and then stop?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I feel like we're running out of energy, right?
Oh
It's
yeah,
getting
we
late.
can just stop now.
But we could end. We should try and end on a high, like just something short. Do you want to have a look for a thing?
Then you have to look. Oh yeah. My name is Ching Li. No, I don't want to read. My name is Ching Li. I think we'll save. My name is Ching Li.
What's that? The Switch.
None of it's short though, isn't it?
Something might be. What's this? Jobs I hate doing. The lesson I dislike most.
Oh, that's just there because of my best friends.
This is it. This is it.
There's the Candle of Ever prologue.
This is the Harvey Covered. Okay, we'll do that and then. But this is the Harvey Covered thing. My best friends are James Taylor, John Caulfield, and Jonathan Bartlett,
Oh yeah, Jonathan Bartlett.
David Everton,
Yeah.
Andrew Wilkinson, and Harvey Cram. I didn't make the list, and yet, even though you didn't bother including me, you made up a person for the end, Harvey Cram. Anyway, who's reading that? Me or you?
Should we do it, or should we just like that it? Because Harvey Cram's a good end.
How long is it? It's not too long, though.
Yeah, no, it's just
it?
there. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So this is the prologue to The Candle of Ever, which you may have heard, and if you haven't, it's available for free on the Man by Cow podcast feed. All right, so Doctor Who, The Candle of Ever, prologue. Far out in the remote blackness of the Gosling Nebula lies a small red planet, which, by the natives of the planet, goes by the name of Mitorax. The planet
But
Mitorax...
everyone else calls it Rubbish World.
The planet Mitorax supports a race of carbon-based humanoids, and the atmosphere is very much like our own. And the gravity's interesting too. Let me tell you about the Mitorax gravity. No.
museum gravity. The museums don't float.
Hey, we were supposed to record the audio to this.
I know.
I forgot about that.
And I remember that like 1 minute before you did.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not I'm trying to show off, but
Yeah, but I remember
when you started reading that, I looked
Actually,
at it.
I remembered it a minute
No!
and five seconds
Yeah, I remembered
before
it.
I said
remembered it right at the beginning.
Mitorax is famed for, or rather, isn't famed for.
Well, that's going to make a long list, isn't it? Jam. Shoes.
Its museum, which is filled with curios from all over the universe, including...
So that's the only thing it isn't famed for. It's a museum.
But it's
so
both
it is famed for
and isn't
everything
famed
else.
for. Yeah, I guess so. Including the Harp of Herodicus,
Oh, not the Hop Ephrodicus.
which is supposed to have set the universe rolling.
Oh yeah. The Harp of Herodicus is supposed to set the universe rolling.
Oh yeah, set
Of
the
course,
universe rolling.
The universe
yeah.
doesn't roll, of course, because it hasn't got wheels. It's not a train.
But
No,
then
not a
if
train.
it did, a harp couldn't exactly set it rolling, could it? So,
Yeah.
Makes
It-
sense.
The wagon of Heraclitus, that could have set a universe rolling, couldn't it? Caradan.
Of course, this is not true at all, and neither is it true that the flute of Therides can charm the pants off a Dalek.
Yes, of course they don't wear pants.
But there you go.
And neither is it true that the guitar of Poopa Chamble can like make ducks' heads float off and go up their bums.
Could make cheese come out of a Cyberman.
I have a cheese.
Of course,
the greater of cyber.
Of course,
good
it
to
is
know.
true that a certain candle hidden beneath the museum could, if extinguished,
Make jelly monsters come out.
be,
So it's this.
you know,
Does it explain what's
be
going to go on?
the destruction of the universe. But
Via jelly monsters.
jelly monsters coming out, yeah. But then again, the only people who know about it being there are the 2 night watchmen of the museum and the owner, so we're safe.
Yeah, and the master.
And even if anyone did track it down and tried to put it out, they would not succeed, as the only way to do this is to take the candle to Gallifrey and drop it in the pool of Rassilon, which would release chaos beasts who would wreak havoc over the universe, and the candle would have to renounce its title, the Candle of Ever.
Right, yeah, exactly. So that you can't put it out because that would be a paradox, wouldn't it? Its name would be a paradox. It would be the Candle of almost forever, but not quite. And it ain't called that.
No, and then you've got the first draft of Candle of Ever,
which is the same as
which is exactly the same. But the interesting thing is you've got Chapteria 1, and then you've got Chaptericus numero 2us. Chaptericus numero 2us.
I was a cool kid.
You were a cool kid.
I'm not an absolute fucking chewing banana at all.
Right, so are we going to say goodbye now then?
I think we should
I
say
think we should,
goodbye.
'cause I'm fucking knackered.
No,
Well, thanks for
it's
watching, all the people who watched. It was really...
good night.
But we didn't even... We got nowhere, right? So we'll do this again sometime.
Sleep.
Maybe in a couple of months.
Yes. Now it's time to say milk. Gonna slowly
yeah.
descending, man, a milk.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Good milk.
Wipe the tear,
Milk,
baby
baby,
dear, from
milky,
your
milky.
eye. Though it's hard to part, I know. I'll be tickled to death to go. Don't cry,
Milk,
don't sigh.
milk.
There's a silver lining in the sky. Bonsoir, old thing. Cheerio, chin chin. Napoo toodaloo.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Cheerio. I don't know how to stop it now. It would have been good if I could have stopped it
Another
there.
song. Giggity boy, giggity boy, giggity, giggity, giggity boy, giggity.